last anchor position, and it's gonna be Punk versus Mena. We get another chapter, but now it is dangerous. 10 points apiece right now. Louis Man takes it over Chris CCH. Psycho with the 10 points over Zen. This is going to send us to the anchor match. And man, this is good for every other team in the league because they want both of these teams to score as little points as possible so they can stay in the running. So they're just happy to see the matches.
As much as I agree with that, it's really unfortunate that it's in way of 30 to 10, right? Like, sure, one of these teams is going to score 10, but the other one's going to score a big 30. Yeah. If it was down to like maybe the Bandits getting the first 2 games with 20 points and like it became like the tiebreaker scenario, then the rest of the teams would be like, all right, that's not bad. That's not too bad. But I got to say, this is going to be so difficult to call. Even so, we know that Mena was going to be stepping up for the anchor spot. We knew this, right?
Mm-hmm. But once again, this puts both of these teams at a 30-point spot because it's worth 20 points on this last one. And obviously, like we said before, placement is everything. They want to stay on that winner's side or get that home side advantage.
Okay. Punk dabbing in with the team. Get that energy.
30 points on the line potentially for both of these teams. 20 points specifically for this last team battle as these guys get into it. The Cammy versus the Geef.
The muscle man himself.
You called it out though. The Geef back on display. Let's see what Mena gives us. Ooh.
Oh, what we talk about? Get that combo into the headbutt.
Yeah, that knockdown really does start the game. I like that, using this armored buttons.
Yeah, even if you're deciding to like use that drive gauge, you get that big opener. I think more importantly, I think it's conditioning your opponent as much as possible. But it's so hard to condition someone like Punk, right?
It really is. Especially with the way that he plays like footsies, right? He's always in his range where you can kind of get a button confirmed. We saw it last week versus DCQ. My man's always in a range to confirm, get a drive rush in, but not that time. That's the armor I was talking about. And that's what I was talking about from Punk. Both of these guys on exercise display showing you exactly why they're the leaders of their teams, 2 of the best players in the world. Punk takes the first round of game number 1. This is a best of 5, by the way.
As much as I love Mena RD taking it to the next level, I love the other side where Punk is taking it to the limit, right? He's been so tried and true with his character. He's won EVO with this exact character, and he's been sticking to it. So I love him getting pushed to his limits. I want to see what his potential is facing off against Mena RD and the plethora of characters that he's showing. Right now, it's looking all Punk. You get that forward throw, you can establish that pressure again with a couple of the lights, but instead it's the crouching medium for the rest of it. Let me see that level 1. Bang, bang.
Welcome to the limit. Limit. No.
Limit.
See Mena thinking about it too, locking in himself. We're going into the second game, an instant counter hit confirmed 2 times over from Punk right here. Into the corner we go, almost half life gone from the life bar, but that's nothing to us.
Dude, I love that cross cut. I just love the fact that her DP just gets you onto the other side. It's so good, man. And then in the cross cut scenario as well, that's the prime example of why you should learn how to cross cut. This is going to be great, man. You even spend the level 1, you might have to, right? Again, triple SA finish.
And a perfect to boot on top of that.
Damn.
Punk locked in.
That's true. It's replaced with P instead of SA.
Too bad.
Okay,
Too bad.
Another one. Yeah, and the thing is about this matchup now is like you're trying to decide when to hit one of these armor buttons, when to send a poke. He's got these kind of slow lumbering normal, so you really got to be careful, especially versus a character like Cammy who's so fast, the walk speed, and Punk is just so ready to deal with this matchup.
No, stop that shit, bro.
He ought to close out. I think it's going to work on the 3rd bar. Not even needed. Jesus. Games?
Cammy. Real thing.
That's 2?
That's 4 rounds straight.
Stay focused.
That is indeed 4 rounds straight.
And he's sticking to his guns.
He's going
man.
right back in.
Sticking to the Geef.
Sticking to the Zangief.
So, wait a minute, gets a knockdown with the lariat. Oof.
I like that.
Okay. Oh, the dive kick overextending. Gets clipped. And on the ropes again. Okay, wait a minute. Wow. Ready regardless.
It's going to be tough. Within range of the mediums, too. Back towards the wall of Zangief. What are you going to do? You're going to chop your way out of the forest?
Ooh, okay. Perfect spacing. Lariat this
There you
time.
go.
Oh,
Damn, that was far.
Okay. Great reaction to the dive kick with punish to get the sweep. This should be the round for Mina. Stops the bleeding, gets a round on the board. This is still potential last game for Punk, but at least the lead is on Mina's side for the beginning of the game. And oh man, Punk instantly finds a way in. Back throw after the hooligan in the corner.
That was kind of tricky too with the fast fall just on the other side of Zangief. I didn't think he had enough time to get that throw.
Oh, just a little too late on the whip right there. Wasn't able to get the punish against Punk.
I'm invincible.
Back throw.
Yeah, he's playing in that pocket just in case Kemi wants to jump out.
And that's why you do it. Oh, those normals starting to add up. Actually had that hit. He could have just taken the knockdown, but maybe possibly putting the idea out there of a reset in the SPD. That could potentially do it if done properly.
I think that makes a lot of sense too.
And he gets a level 3. So you know, OD Lariat confirmed.
Oh my God!
Oh wow, that's raw level 3. Punk at the ready. The DI is not going to be enough. Execute. And one more round on the side of Punk. And FlyQuest will seal the deal on this team battle. Mina, give me something. Okay, he's really starting to get the hang of this though.
He really is. Yeah, you're starting to see that adaptation. He did start it off with a W. One of the things I want to look forward to is what he's going to do with the drive gauge. He's going to initiate a little bit more often. We just saw it right now. Try to keep Punk on his toes.
Ow. Take throw not going to work this time. Punk's definitely been getting away with a lot of them. Okay.
Oh, the knee hammer.
Yes. Yeah, but I like the pressure confirmed.
Oh, you're dead?
Level 3 for my loyal fans. Get tucked in. Still alive though. But plenty of drive. Oh, knockdown. Gets out of the corner, finds an opening, and they switch positions. Here's a throw from Punk. Oh, another throw. But the thing is, this is a guest for life scenario for Cammy, and on top of that, it's the least
He's
one.
gonna do it again, right?
Yeah, let's go!
The game 3 throws over. Mina doesn't see it coming. That's going to be 20 points in that last battle for FlyQuest. Takes him to 30 in this team battle. And man, that was just a hard draw. The Geef was definitely starting to make some strides. But once again, Punk is one of the best in the world. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy to close out with a Mina RD, whether it's a Mina RD or anything like that. Oh, man.
That is a rough draw. Multiple throws. I was waiting for the moment of maybe a jump cancel SPD. I was waiting for a moment to maybe just kind of like backdash or jump out of the way. But that's just so unpredictable. Nobody expects Punk to do that exact sequence of offense, right? Or, I mean, not necessarily the exact sequencing, right? But multiple throws in that fashion, that's difficult to call. Then at the very end, the drive impact?
Yeah.
That's hard to predict, man.
American Street Fighter League World Champions. Got a nice ring to it, don't it? We are the champions of football, baseball, and now Street Fighter League World Champions. And the Street Fighter community, they like to play and call us the land of the free. Well, you know what? We all free. The only land free to call ourselves home of the Street Fighter League World Champions.
Rob, I'm Dominican.
Okay, all right. Welcome to Street Fighter League US. This is the home of the champions, baby. This is where the best players from around the world converge to do battle for your viewing entertainment. You have the hot-blooded newcomers looking to make a name for themselves. And of course, you got the OGs looking to add another notch to their belt in their illustrious careers. 6 teams have entered to battle, but only one is gonna make it to that world stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Street Fighter League US. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 10 of Street Fighter League. I am your host, Big Hollywood, RobTV, and I am joined here with my dogs. I am joined here with 2 titans. My man's Vicious, what's going on? And of course, Tasty Steve, Wagwan, bro.
Wagwan. It's getting crazy here.
I can't say that.
With this being the last week of the regular season of Street Fighter League, understand something. Even though we're calling it, this is pretty much the playoffs right now. This is the playoffs to get to the playoffs, because at this point, only 4 teams are going to make it through, and right now, Bandits and Shopify are really fighting it out. That's what this story is all about this week.
It's really about that, especially if you notice what happened last week. It was some big shakeups there, but it's getting even crazier as we head into this last and final week where we're solo before we come to the offline finals, and we're with you guys out there live.
Again, we talked about it earlier. Let's get the full breakdown of what the rankings are currently going into week number 10. At the very bottom, the Tasty Steve special. We got to go down there first. Red Rooster with 75 points to their name. However, this is where it gets kind of crazy. This truly is the play-in for the playoffs. Shopify Rebellion hanging on at 170 points. However, right above them, Bandits at 190. They got to face off against Fighting Spirit for 210 points. It's going to be kind of dicey. Then the top 2 teams, could you have predicted it? It's Cloud9 with 220 points. And of course, FlyQuest at 250.
So now that we know what the standings are, and of course we know what they're fighting for, Steve, let the people know exactly how all of this works.
Look, you might be new to the format, but I promise you it hasn't changed. Each team has 4 players. The away team submits their player order ahead of time. The home team gets the opportunity to counterpick the player order. Teams will play 3 consecutive matches with an extra match available as a tiebreaker. First and second matches are worth 10 points each. That third player match is worth 20 points. The big shebang. But of course, if we do get to that tie, an extra player match will be worth 5 additional points. The team with the most points at the end of the team battle wins. The top 4 teams with the highest number of points at the end of the season will make it to the Street Fighter League Pro-US finals, which will be held offline, mind you, this year in January. And I promise you, you want to be there in person to experience all the action and all the Street Fighter 6 players in person.
And we are about to have some action right now this week. It is week 10. I can't believe it. We're about to get to this. Ladies and gentlemen, first match of the day. We have Red Rooster versus Shopify Rebellion. That match right there is crazy. So much on the line. Again, as Vicious said, Shopify 170 points. They need every point possible against Red Rooster, but Red Rooster wants to block them because they want Team Bandits to make it in. And the next match, we have number 1 versus number 2. It is Cloud9 versus FlyQuest. Honestly, I believe Cloud9 needs a 40 piece in order to take that first place spot.
That is correct. They got the home positioning, by the way.
That's true. So they definitely can do it. Maybe we get the culmination of JB versus Punk the God. A very long and deep storyline, which we'll get to later. And finally, we have Fighting Spirit versus Team Bandits. Bandits needs to pull out all the stops. This is time for Minute RD to show us why he the bull. Show us why you the 2-time Capcom Cup champ. We know you did that, but what about today, Minute? That's what we about to see, and ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be phenomenal.
Look, with that being said, I know you guys are waiting for the action to begin. It's gonna happen on the other side of this break. Street Fighter League Week 10 commences right after this. Street Fighter League is getting to the end, the climax, if you will.
We have the best players in the world, and you do not want to miss what we have coming up next.
We just had some crazy matches, some crazy shake-up in the standings.
C9 Boost taking down the captain of Bandits.
I can be even better than last year.
I'm going to support my team, and I'll die with my team, win, lose, or draw.
Confirmed with the stand medium.
Dual Kevin, able to close it out.
I'm gonna keep winning. I'll let y'all decide.
You only get this type of action here on Street Fighter League.
Wow, he's in the stands talking to the other team. This is not a good look for JB. The delay on the wake up.
Sitting there cheer because you suck. You can't do nothing.
And that is gonna be it. Fighting spirit. Ninja RD and the Bandits are your Street Fighter League US champions.
I'm excited. To be able to close it out like that. Oh yeah, great stuff from
He makes it very clear when he's on a level above you.
We have the big offline finals for Street Fighter League live in January. You can purchase your tickets now.
Yeah, come on. Everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot. Hope you don't miss.
Combo. I ain't never scared, never quitting is the motto.
Yeah, come on. Everybody come alive real quick. Battle of the strong, survival of the fit. Take your best shot. Hope you don't miss. A new challenger is among us.
They can take it higher, they can take it much farther.
Fast with the hands, E Honda. Defend my legacy with strength and honor. Showdown, this is my revenge.
and Street Fighter League, the final week before we see who's going to be in that big playoff picture to make it to the finals. Now, we get into our first match of the week. It's going to be Red Rooster versus Shopify Rebellion. Shopify Rebellion in a very, very curious spot. Red Rooster definitely not going to make it easy for him. We saw what happened last week. We saw how things can, your plans can go awry just by playing a little too loose. But I think they're taking it serious. To start off their lineup, we have Safe, and then we have Knuckle Dude, rounding it out, Dual Kevin. Now, just before you get into your thoughts on the matchups, this is the kind of plan that I like to see the entire season. They're switching up the lineup. They're keeping people on the ropes, putting Safe in there first, Knuckle doing the mid to try to steal some points, maybe a turn, just in case things are going their way. But they're sending up Safe first. If you're on this Red Rooster team, who are you sending to stop Safe?
So with as much on the line, more so on the side of Shopify Rebellion, I'd imagine there's a little bit of pressure too. There's going to be a little bit more of a tense feeling for them. The anxiety is going to be through the roof. However, on the Red Rooster side, I feel like when they're lax, they're here to kind of have fun and kind of be the disruptor for the rest of the teams. They already know they're going to be big chillin'. I personally would love to see the two Kens go at each other first.
Really?
I want to see Uriel to try to disrupt as many points by stopping the madness. Now, that actually was pretty lucky that it's going to be happening. I think that's going to be a pretty big deal, significant deal to get the mirror match and be like, hey, by the way, over at Street Fighter League, I just happen to be the better Ken. I hope they pick each other's colors just to be like, oh, by the way, you can't use that color anymore. Some street ruling on top of the Street Fighter League ruling. I like that. But all jokes aside, I would love to see Uriel Velorio clash crazy with Safe just to see a little bit of an exhibition with the Kens. Going up against Knuckle Dude's Guile, though, a little bit more of a serious note. I've seen this a bunch over. I've seen the Eds play out against the Guile. I've seen the Zangiefs play against the Guile. I would personally love to see the Ed go up against it. I know we talk about Mono as well, having the Aki. I really dislike the Aki versus Guile match. So has to be Ajax for me in the middle spot. Rashid though, I gotta send my boy Brutus.
Okay.
As a little parting gift for his very first time at Street Fighter League. Although I love the Aki match for Rashid, I think you gotta do it. You gotta give it to Brutus. For the boys.
Okay. Well,
for the boys back home.
Well, look, we already know Brutus has definitely already gotten his wind under the belt, but this Red Rooster team is already in the spot where they cannot make it, but they definitely can make it a hard time for everybody else. With that, we're going to send it down to the stage. We have an interview with Mono coming from that Red Rooster home team. Let's take a listen.
It is the final week of the regular season of Street Fighter League, and I am sitting here with the leader of Red Rooster, Mono. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Mono. So, of course, last year on Street Fighter League, you guys were in the scrum where you were so close to qualifying for the playoffs, and you were able to do it. I would imagine there's so many nerves in that situation. What are these players going through?
I mean, I can tell you from experience that it was very nerve-wracking because we were tied. I think it was 120 both. And then I think we got those extra 5 points in the first to one, which is the most stressful because it's just one match. And I know that at that time, Knuckle's team was UIU. And I remember that everybody was like, it's do or die, because if we tied, I remember that because of the differential in between rounds, they were going to win. So right now, I can assume that both Bandits is obviously hoping that we win so that they stay. But then, obviously, Shopify has to be praying, we need these 4 wins, we need these 3 wins, we need these 40 points to then get in. And obviously, they're going to hope that Bandits loses their match. But
yeah.
Obviously, it's a very deciding factor, because if we get the matches, then there's no shot.
So you brought up the Knuckle Dude situation from last year, and that builds up a lot for what we have today. Mm-hmm. Of course, it is going to be you guys versus Shopify Rebellion. Last time, by 5 points, you actually were the ones to crush Knuckle Dude's team's dreams last year. This year, you get the chance to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that that's going to happen, the fact that it's that same situation with exactly the same team, it's well, here we are again.
He might be a bit extra motivated though. What y'all gonna do with Knuckle Dude Dang and them boys?
I mean, history tends to repeat itself sometimes, so I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
And Fidelity's kind of hot from his win versus Boost. That match was like insane, bro. I'm actually also glad he got the dream combo too, but we'll let fate decide. But I'm obviously rooting for the Roosters.
So you brought up Team Bandits. Of course, you guys want to make sure that your brothers are able to get into the playoffs with some Latin representation. So I gotta ask, have they given you some advice, maybe some notes on Shopify Rebellion, and have you guys been training together?
Mena has so many characters that it's really easy to like get good advice from him in regards to the matchups and the characters. So yeah, we've been talking, and this is a very important match, both for them and for us, because right now it's like we're that backup right now. So we've been able to talk a bit about the matchups that are coming ahead, and hopefully the advice and the training pays off.
Team Red Rooster right now trying to ruin some more days. You already seen last week when they took out Cloud9, and now Shopify Rebellion's fate is in Mono's hands. Mono, loving everything you've been doing up to this point, and best of luck in your next match.
Looking to repeat history, Red Rooster still in high spirits. Again, they talk about what happened last year. We want to see whether or not they have it in them to stop Shopify Rebellion. To kind of put things in perspective, Shopify just needs 20 points minimum to stay in the running, as they have the better record head-to-head against the Bandits, who are just above them. Now, Steve, what are you thinking when it comes to both the Bandit squad kind of looking over, as well as the Shopify squad currently being up in the running to fight off against this team? Because personally, that's a lot of pressure. What I'm thinking about is like, damn, I'm facing off against a team that shut off our dreams last year.
Yep.
That feels kind of bad, man.
Look, I'm going to say this, and like I mean it. Look, Red Rooster already knows that they are here to just ruin everybody else's chances. Shopify Rebellion, I feel like, once again, I said this last week about Dude. I continue to say this. These are the kind of decisions I want to see all season before we get here, because now their back is to the ropes and they're making these big changes. Now, it definitely makes a difference coming forward, because Red Rooster is definitely a lot further out, but I don't only want the 20 points. I want the 40.
I want it all. I want to be 40, as comfortable as possible.
Exactly.
No doubt.
And on top of that, you have the opportunity to eliminate the Bandits team from the running, and that's the last year's champions.
True.
If anything is going to get you fired up, it's doing something like that, even if it is by proxy of having more points than them. And we've already talked about what happened before.
I mean, there's a lot of talk with it with Red Rooster. They're pretty close to the Bandits camp. They've had that training prior. You heard it in the interview. But let's see how far that actually takes them. In the other side of the camp, though, with the Shopify Rebellion squad, I personally would love to hear from their captain to see how he's prepped for this, and to see how he's feeling in general in regards to this exact moment, which is pretty reminiscent of last year. Let's take it away. We got RobTV standing by with the captain of Shopify Rebellion. It is Knuckle Dew.
I can't even wipe the smile off my face right now, because the hype is just that high. My dog, Knuckle Dew Dang from Shopify Rebellion. What's going on with you, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing super good. I'm hyped up for the match that we got today. It is going to be Shopify Rebellion versus Red Rooster. So statistically, you are favored. But this is the team that dashed your hopes last year. Yeah. That is kind of crazy to imagine that you're in the same spot again.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it just writes itself. And fighting a team that has nothing to lose is one of the scariest things in the world. Like, I've been there. I've been in spots where I've never beaten a player, so I felt like I had nothing to lose, and I just destroyed them.
Yeah.
It might be the same thing, you know? So it's scary, but we're very confident in, getting a 40-piece on Fighting Spirit is a big confidence boost, because they are, in our opinion, the best team coming into this, and yeah, we were able to get it done. So last week, you guys' team order just worked out so perfectly. Is there a possibility of you changing that? Or is your thought process more, if it's working, don't fix it? Well, we're away, so the team order we were going to send in, it just comes down to who they think is the best chance. But we don't even know what their energy is like. We don't know if they're going to send the best matchup-wise, or if they just want to do Canada versus Canada. It could be anything, you know? So we don't know what kind of energy Red Rooster is coming with. I just know Red Rooster has been blocked before. Like, they had a chance to make it, but a team that was already qualified destroyed them and end their chances. So I know they're not going to pull no punches. Like, they're going to try to beat us. They just beat Boost, who's looking like the best player here. So as you can see, they're trying to ruin dreams.
Yeah, and they want Bandits in too because that's their guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so last thing I'm gonna ask you, with your wealth of experience, bro, of course, you made it into the Street Fighter League World Finals already. Won here you're a Capcom Cup champion and won countless other tournaments. What is it like for somebody who's never been here to be in these extremely high pressure situations that you're about to face?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough, even for seasoned veterans like me. Kev, he's been around the block. It's going to be scary. It's going to be scary if we're ever down a game and you're thinking about the crucial points. Like, I folded last year. Like, we just needed 10 points, and I lost to Ajax in the 10-point spot. And, yeah, I still think about it, to this day. So it's gonna be scary, but, yeah, it's more so just collecting ourselves because on paper we should win. So as long as we just do our thing, then it should be good.
Doing your thing, that's what you've been doing for so many years at this point, NuckleDu. One of the strongest and more storied players that we have here in the United States, even in the world in general. NuckleDu, best of luck in your next match, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And that is some strong words from NuckleDu. I like him in this spirits. And just like he said before, last week they needed those 20 points to stay alive, and it was very scary. So getting the 40 versus the team like that,
mind-blowing.
That's actually ridiculous, man. Another championship team, you just made it a 40-point game against them. That's absolutely ridiculous. But also just NuckleDu saying that, hey, look, we're in the same position again. We need to get as many points as possible. Once again, I love this confidence on Du. You got dual Kevin at the tail end. You have a strong player like yourself in the mid. And then you still have Safe just in case things go awry. But it's going to start off in a mirror match. It's going to be Uriel going up against Safe to start it off. That's going to be our Week 10 header. Red Rooster, Shopify, Uriel Safe. Let's get into it.
Come on now. This is week number 10, baby. This is it. It's do or die time. No pun intended. It's going to be the lifeline going into it. Safe. He needs to score these points. He needs to get this big W to set things off right. Udio Valorio, he's doing it for the rest of the squad. He's doing it not only for Red Rooster, he's doing it for the Bandits as well at this point.
Yeah, exactly. The Bandits want to make sure the Shopify Rebellion doesn't score any points going further in here. Okay.
It's kind of tough, yeah, playing within the pocket too. Safe. Let's see the barrage coming in. What a time to counterpoke, and it's withstanding like a very far-reaching normal. Man, Udio has gone for that setup a multitude of times. Safe, he's definitely recognized that every single time.
And I know you said you wanted to see the mirror match. Look, personally, I hate mirror matches, but I'll ask you, how do you feel about a Ken mirror in this instance? Like, let's just say just a mirror match in general.
Well, this is a very specific one. I feel like this one can be a little bit haywire. There are a couple of setups that Udio Valorio has been very keen to on Knockdown to get some really interesting, meaty setups on like overhead, a couple of resets that are really creative. And just like that, we were just talking about that, right? Safe is not fully prepared for all of the madness that Udio brings to the table.
Wow, and look at the combo, the full burnout combo there by Uriel. Now, I'm glad that you said that. And the thing is like, I think I was talking to Safe a little bit, and he was talking about how, the Ken mirror can go kind of crazy. So I'm glad that you mentioned that. Raw DI to combat the offense. Ooh, into the level 3. That's going to be big damage cash out. And on top of that, he's going to get some of that drive bar back. Okay.
Pretty well spent, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Just about halfway through with the drive gauge. Being able to harass. Now you're forcing the burnout against Valorio.
I like that neutral jump so you can't chase behind it.
And look at that, you're building up so much bar for yourself on the way through. Chip damage as well, finding all these hits, counter hit as well. You thought you could get by it. Hey, and you're forcing the expenditure of at least one bar against Udio. Counter hit though, this could turn topsy-turvy. Watch out now.
Look, one thing about like Uriel, you can't give him another chance in life because he plays crazy enough to where he literally can throw you off your game and close out at a moment's notice. And right now, we're at a one-touch situation, especially with the drive bar. Burnout is on the table. What a retaliation. Safe. One round apiece here versus Uriel.
And he built up hella bar, a bar and a half actually. Forward throw. Didn't get to convert off the dash short. The drive rush short, excuse me.
Whoa. Speaking of drive rush crouch medium, confirm into the level 3 early cash out this time around. Drag the fist, start the fire. Okay, Uriel, big lead.
Yeah, definitely
burnout.
Forcing the burnout pretty easily, if you might add that.
I like how he's using these fireballs too up close. He knows you're on burnout. Knows you're going to be want to walk back and forth. Another level 1 and the side switch. Hold on.
Has to hold that. The pressure from full screen because of that OD fireball.
Oh, double trade on the jabs. Got some more drive gauge up there now.
Nice.
With that oh my gosh, look, man. You cannot count out Uriel. It does get wonky. This is why I don't like mirror matches, bro.
Take the time to
This
think
is why I
about
don't
it,
like
because you get in so many times, so you just guess wrong. Like, you try shaming, he's not attacking, you only throw him one time, but that means you got so many chances to just guess wrong.
Yeah, for me, with mirror matches, I feel like the one who's more confident and plays with intent. Because like I feel like if you hesitate in a mirror match, you usually press the button too late. So.
All right, here we go. Into game number 2. Already checking the lows. The counter hit is there. Off of the tick throw. You thought.
Ooh, I love that combo. Crouch heavy. Standing medium punch into the enhanced uppercut to the corner. Lots of damage already on the board. We've seen, I was about to say, we've seen Uriel start up his game like this before. Retaliation with the wake up OD uppercut.
I like that. Big opener now. Safe. Oh, get off of me, son! You tried to dragon lash me? Hell no!
Okay, round 2, game 2.
That was kind of sick.
Yeah, great conversion, bro. Safe. Starting to wisen up to some of the tricks. Oof, crouch strong.
Nothing too big off of that, though. Still in the corner. This is the exact pocket that we talked about plenty of times over. A good player knows how to recognize the situation, but a great player knows how to keep the pressure on.
And capitalize off that situation, too. Okay, Traverse jab, taking a page out of Uriel's book.
Oh, the connection of heavies from both ends. Forward throw, 3 bars to both names. Is going to be a pretty expensive hit if any player lands it. Oh,
Wow,
that could have been it.
That could have been it. But this is going to be it instead. That CA damage, but he didn't get the full
No, it
connection.
doesn't matter. Oh,
Not
it does
dead.
matter.
Level 3.
Oh, kill me. You didn't spend the bar when you could have.
Safe.
That is not the safe way to play it.
Ärligt varit.
And
Som det är back
shut up.
där.
Oriole taking it back once again. You knew he was going to spend it. Yeah, you didn't get the clean hit, and that's why I was not okay.
You could still do OD Tatsu, OD Shoryu. Either one of those options would have killed. He
Yeah.
went for the regular Shoryu.
No, I think he was in burnout. If I'm
He was not.
No?
He was
Okay,
not.
okay,
He had some bar to his name.
Roll back dash.
Man had some residuals.
Big damage combo out of the corner here from Oriole.
Wait.
I like the patience. And even like Oriole, he can play this patient game. Even though it seems like he's always ready. Finger on the trigger, Ken right here.
Oh, even he said he was like, damn, you're half dead.
Let's Blues in nighttime. He's only got 3 of those this season. That's crazy.
Word for word, bar for bar, 100% more.
Wow, that's 10 points for Red Rooster.
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, we're back on track now. We got absorbed. We got too absorbed in the mirror match. But it just goes to show you, right? I think Uriel Valorio matching crazy for crazy just makes a lot of sense. And I got to say, man, he wasn't even that crazy. He wasn't even that crazy. He was pretty sturdy. He was rocking it out. I got to say, man, he's definitely one of my favorite Kens to watch.
I told you, bro. That's, people
been that way,
always
man.
ask me, they're like, bro, what is you up with you and Uriel? I'm like, bro, that dude is like the embodiment of Ken to me. Like, if Ken Masters was a real person, that's how he would fight, bro. Right there.
My end is better. No problem. Even I lost to you in like 6-1.
Vamos, Fidelity, que tú estás aquí.
We're coming in hot.
Wow.
We're coming in hot. Here we go. Cloud9.
All right, anyways, here we go.
Coming in hot now. Again, the game number 2. Do coming in with
Don't.
a guile. And we got Ajax Fidelita. We had talked about this earlier, right? We were talking about putting Ajax up in second.
Get those points while you can. Red Rooster definitely not in a spot where they can make big changes to the roster, or excuse me, to the leaderboard. However, you know they trying to play.
Big spoiler.
Yeah, big spoiler
I got
to the
you.
team, bro. Get dunked. I'm locked in on this game right now. Knuckle Dude's playing crazy.
I saw you. I saw the screen. Then back to you. I'm like, yeah, he's in.
Yeah, he's playing back. I like Knuckle Dude playing like this. And not taking the threat of Ajax lightly at all.
Ooh, but his counter still within range for the flash kick.
Ooh.
Damn. Uh-oh.
Yo, one thing Ajax has been great about this entire season, jumping over proper fireballs and getting big punishes off of it. Saved his life a few times.
We'll see how far it takes him, to be honest with you.
Oh, still gets the counter hit. Knuckle Dude ready.
Move it. Stay down. He's telling you to move and stay down at the same time?
Conflicting reports, bro.
That's physically impossible. Oh, boy.
Jumps out, punish, counter on the parry.
Dragon suplex. Wouldn't have known that name if it wasn't for Ring.
Okay, big damage here. Level 3, gonna spend it all. I'm not sure if that's gonna hit.
No, I don't think it's gonna kill, but he has some drive gauge left to him. Maybe another sequence, but you know, I like playing it safe. You have so much range behind you. What a perfect parry.
Side
and a side switch. Yo, you actually not today. You actually could do nothing. Knuckle Dude had it checkmate. As soon as you knocked him on his back, he's like, ha, that's what I wanted you to do. Flash kick.
I'm telling you, I looked over at Knuckle Dude and he was already drinking water. It was like chaos.
Yeah. I saw that.
Predictable.
He did the flash kick with one hand. He could technically. His left hand.
Dunked again. Another one. No buttons. Buttons this time. Tries to get a reaction from Ajax. Not gonna happen. Just backing up, playing a super slow-paced game. Speaking of backing up, gets out of range, confirms the combo. Back to the corner we go.
Yeah, this is gonna be so tough. So many resources, including the room behind him. You already know Knuckle Dude is gonna make plenty of work with the stage. And you know what? I understand. A little bit of a bait from Ajax Fidelita. Back-to-back baits.
Burnout, Guile. Knuckle Dude in trouble. Knockdown in the corner. You gotta hold all of this now. Jumps out successfully. Jumps out again. He just hold it back. He is in burnout, so he knows he's in trouble. But also, level 2 is on the table there for Ed.
He's looking for North. He understands when the throws are coming, or at least where the shimmies are coming from.
Great defensive series by Knuckle Dude. Oh my gosh. But it doesn't get you the round, sir. That's a no. Jeez.
That's how it's done. Damn, Kaba is actually popping off for that one. He's like, damn, that was sick. I feel like that's against the religion of Guile to pop off against the other Guile. Come on, man.
What an interrupt. This dude, Ajax. Forward throw in the corner. Knuckle Dude with 2 bars. Oh, wow. Jump, heavy punch.
The slap chop on the way down. That is a classic. I'm glad they never changed that normal.
I know. Chop. Chop. That's what he's saying on the way down. Wait a minute. Finds the hit. Baits out the big OD uppercut. That's going to be a round for Knuckle Dude.
Match point, to be exact. I like it. Because have level 3 on deck. It's a great way to get yourself started. Got the suplex. That was tricky. What, drivers forward with the standing light kick?
I like the little stagger, too. You better be careful back to this wall. Wow, inching closer and closer to closing out this spot. Air to air in favor of Ed right now.
Ooh, that's a counter hit.
That could have been it.
Don't put yourself in a burnout. He has too much meter for that. Solid puncher. It's exactly what I was talking about. Don't put yourself in burnout. Don't even try to move. You are stuck there so long as the solid puncher is activated. Knuckle Dude doing what it do. Getting 10 points for the crew.
Okay.
Doing the crew.
¿Sabes qué está pasando?
It's Knuckle doing the crew, man.
Knuckle doing the crew.
Yes,
I just pictured him like driving in a car to the beach with a surfboard hanging out the back.
They got the sunglasses on for sure.
Okay.
100%.
10 points on both sides. 10 for Red Rooster, 10 for Shopify Rebellion. We're going to the anchor match right now. Dual Kevin coming up for Shopify Rebellion.
Ooh, this is
and
too much.
Brutus coming up for Red Rooster. We're getting into it. The anchor match between these two teams, Red Rooster, Shopify Rebellion, is going to be the last one between these two. There is no tiebreaker match that's going to be on the table. 10 points came from the side of Knuckle Doo. The other 10 came from Uriel versus Safe. That brings us to a tie. They need these 20 points.
I've seen this before. Brutus is locked all the way in right now.
I told you, man, the way he chewed that gum is intimidating.
He could play super spoiler to this matchup. Dual Kevin cannot lose any
right out of the gate. Go straight for the DI, and look at this. Now you're really close to the corner.
Brother.
Oh, no. Okay. Tries to get out of there. Crouch short.
He's in.
Brutus is checking everything.
He's in the Matrix right now.
And we saw what happened last time, how he ended his last match versus a Rashid. Perfect reads. Shout outs to Mena Hardy for the idea.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The low, medium, drive rush cancel into level 1. Beautifully done. It makes sense because most people would want to do the option select, right? Defensive option select, excuse me.
Overhead. Finds the low. Brave stays with his war. Spine buster. That's going to be the first round on the board going to Brutus and Red Rooster.
He's been chewing on the same stick of gum from last week.
I'm just saying, bro. My man ain't stopped chewing since he been here. The same piece of gum. No flavor.
Violet Beauregard status, bro. My God, it's gum. Wrong.
Oh, man, the guess between if they're going to go for SPD at a certain range or just crouch short or something like that is really scary to deal with. What an interrupt.
That was the meatiest headbutt.
Oh, you're stuck there.
Oh, Steve.
Big damage.
Steve. He's going to do it.
Good. This is not looking good. And he's in burnout. What are you going to do here? The lariat not going to work. He didn't believe in the hit. And it's going to be a stand-light kick. First match on the board goes to
a long set. Remember, it's a long set.
And I can tell you right now, the Bandits team is going off. Kaba just took off his jacket like he about to start going off.
He's about to do it. Look, he's ready.
He's like,
he's ready.
Yeah, baby. he's like, go ahead.
It's so funny just seeing Louis-Man just trying to stay composed, and then you have Kaba and Mena just going buck wild. It's gonna be so sick.
Why is Brutus holding the tip of his hat like he about to throw a pitch, or say, "My lady"?
I don't know. I got nothing to rebuttal with that, but I'm gonna agree. I swear, if he turns the hat backwards, oh my God.
Ash Ketchum style. That means there's no way he loses. Game 2, this is best of 5, first to 3, and Brutus has the lead.
Could be over the top, who knows? Oh, he stopped. I was going to say he stopped the drive rush.
It's the forward throw. Cabo back there talking. Okay, interrupt this time.
Tranquilo.
It's the forward throw.
Oh, that was meaty.
Okay. Big damage here.
Yep. Get over me!
Oh.
Go!
And just instant answers. Puts himself in burnout. Spins the OD. That's going to be around.
A little bit of information here, Steve, with the knee hammer being that close up. It is a potential for Zangief to get punished with some of the four-framers or one of the four-framers that Rashid has. It could be a little bit dangerous to show that off again. However, I don't know if Dual Kevin uses it. I mean, he has to at this point, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Going into the matchup, I feel like you better know it.
Don't SPD him here. Oh, that could have been it.
That could have been it, actually. There it is. Great call out. Great call out on the jump, though. HP spinning mixer. Crowd short after the drive rush. Gets another throw. Whirlwind.
Could be a range issue. Who knows? Medium kicks coming from both ends. Another one. Ooh. A lot of damage just trickling in. Same with the drive gauge on top of that. Medium punch.
Oh, the same scenario once again. You're not going to spend the level 3 just yet. Going to look for a bigger hit. That way he can close out. But I can tell you right now, you're in the danger zone. Geek can definitely kill you from here. Oh, gets the hit. You're spinning that level.
No!
Yes, sir.
Man, that could have been a potential mash for Super from the side of Brutus. It could have been. That was the moment to live up to their name, Small Boy Big Churn. You had to be churning that butter for that CA.
Okay, 1 game apiece right now. Brutus doesn't look too shaken up about it. Dual Kevin still looking just as locked in. Finds the opening, push to the corner. Overhead, perfect parry, back throw. What a great call. Kaba clapping it up.
Oh, that needs, man. There's a little bit more juice.
HP spinning mixer. Overhead gets the counter hit. This is big. Drive reversal baited this time. Okay. And blocked and punished. Dual Kevin.
When Kevin number 1 wasn't getting it done, Kevin number 2 got a game on the board. Yeah, this is him right now. He is definitely him.
Oh wow,
you said
so
you
high.
wanted to live? Let me take control.
Okay, gets to confirm.
Feels like an episode of Moon. Ooh!
Great show, by the way. Good call. Oof.
Too far! For the rest of the chops. Oh!
Perfect parry. Oh, wow. You gave Brutus another chance. That's a drop combo. Lariat to get the knockdown. SPD, big damage on the board. I'm scared for you. Uh-oh, drive reversal. Oh, the OD Lariat spins it all to get the round, and he still got those 3 bars.
Kind of dangerous. Kind of dangerous character. Oh, you barely whiffed that!
DDT. Okay. Ready for the anti-air, though. Chopping at the bits. Trying to go for some of the lows. Once again, retaliation, OD spinning mixer, but look at that drive bar for Dual Kevin.
This is too close. Way too close for comfort, man.
Puts himself in burnout to get it done, but level 3, I think that is oh my, you're dead.
God.
You are dead.
No, I think you're.
Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong light bar. He's
Barely
not
alive?
dead.
You're
Late
a great
burnout.
dummy. Uh-oh. Can I kick it?
Look at the chip. Look at the drive bar replenishing. Boom, back in the game. Drive reversal, he doesn't mind doing that. There's the throw.
This is so tough.
Dual Kevin, what are you going to do?
What's your defense like? You actually get blown up sky high for it. The mixer, SRK, incoming, not going to drop that.
Oh my God.
Does it with his eyes closed.
Man, these
Not
matches are
literally,
too
but-
intense, bro. I'm looking at the wrong light bar and everything. Going back to character select. Take a breather. Think about it. Another game between these two. Man, neither one of these teams is letting it go easy. I can tell you right now, Red Rooster looks a lot more intimidating in these spots.
Oh, no, you can't do it with the charged up whirlwind. Took a little bit too long to react. Does get the throw. Dual Kevin, speaking of throws. SPD.
And look at that, just right back into the mix. Uh-oh. Brute is getting a lot more confident in his ground game. You're going to start to see some more SPDs, I feel like.
I think we should. It's only right. Oh.
Okay. Gets the jab, knocked down with the mixer.
Oh, there we go.
Good call out with the DI.
Yo, very close to burnout as well.
Oh, he keeps charging it. That's a smart move. Knockdown. Forward throw. Dual Kevin trying to close it out. Another one's going to do it. And now Dual Kevin finally in control of this match. Finally in control of the destiny of Shopify Rebellion.
Put a block on the overhead. Especially with your life on the line. 2 teams. Pretty much. Oh, no way.
No, not this time.
Dual Kevin keeping his wits about him.
Before we got the Big tornado coming on in there.
Attack on drive bar. Now you're in burnout. Has to hold all of this. Mixer is definitely going to be powered up and extended combo because of it.
Almost time for drive impact, perhaps. Can't really level one out of it. You still get punish countered.
Knockdown, body splat, DI the wrong way. I've seen that happen before.
Plenty of times.
In my matches versus Geef, I'm like, hold on, what just happened with that?
I don't like it.
Drive reverse on his own. Dual Kevin with the Rashid. Sweet is getting a lot more brave, walking him out of this corner. Now short. Wow. Okay, 2 bars on the side of Geef right here.
Oh, that's still punish countered?
Wow. Catches the recovery.
No way.
No. Big gamble.
Geef person. No.
Oh, and that's going to be it. 10 points on the side of Knuckle Dude, 20 points for Dual Kevin, 10 points for Uriel for the squad, but that's a big 30 that Shopify definitely needed. Definitely needed that 40, but 30's better than nothing, and Dual Kevin brought it home no matter what.
One of the big takeaways, I must say, for Red Rooster, Uriel coming in clutch with his Ken throughout this season. Personally, if I had to highlight somebody from that team, it absolutely has to be him, man. There's no way that you could talk about Ken without mentioning Uriel Valorio within the North American scene.
Dude, like I said before, man, I've been such a big fan of him for a long time. I'm happy to see him here for Street Fighter League. It made me so happy to see that he got his chance to shine. Hopefully he gets to come back and join us. A super entertaining player to watch and just one of the strong representatives when it comes to Ken and Street Fighter just in general. And Mexico.
As we bid adieu to Red Rooster and their final performance, big shout outs to them. We love that organization. We love the players that they bring across too. Always entertaining. Always really a fun time chopping it up with the players every season. However, Shopify Rebellion, they're continuing on. They're pushing. And guess what? They knocked the Bandits into 5th place with that 10-point extra boost. We talked about 20 points minimum. They got that big 30. They're at 200 now in the running for the playoffs currently, depending on how the Bandits do going forward.
Man, and look, the Bandits this week, they got to take on Fighting Spirit. So look, that is going to be tough. Fighting Spirit can 40-0 them. They could. That's a very real thing that could happen. That's how strong Fighting Spirit is as a team. And on top of that, they're sitting a lot more comfortable than Bandits is. So Bandits, if I'm them, I'm aiming for the 40 ball no matter what.
100%. But at minimum, they need to at least tie or win, right?
Yep.
That's just how it goes. They cannot afford to just get 10 points only, because if you looked at the head-to-head record, Shopify had taken down the Bandits. So this is as imperative as ever. Just as imperative as having you guys tuning in each and every time, and also having the sponsors along with us that have supported us along the way this season. Specifically speaking, we got Asus. Elevate your viewing experience with the Asus ROG monitors featuring stunning visuals, ultra-fast refresh rates, and ergonomic designs. They're perfect for gamers and professionals alike. Visit asus.com to find your ideal display today.
And of course, look, whether it's competition or just casual games, Steel Series. Pro players have won more prize money using Steel Series gear than any other brand. And they're the most winning brand in esports history. Shout outs to Steel Series for holding us down here for Street Fighter League. I appreciate the love. You're helping out a lot of great gamers. And thank you guys for helping us out here. And then, of course, not to be forgotten, we do have Brooks. Experience the power to conquer all games with Brooks Gaming's all new Ultimate PS5 solution lineup. Shout outs to Brooks, shout outs to Steel Series, and shout outs to Asus for holding us down and the support. But of course, we gotta talk to the winners. Hollywood, RobTV is on the stage with Shopify Rebellion.
Shopify Rebellion, you guys were just in 5th place. You needed every point you could possibly get, and in the end of the day, you weren't able to clutch out, but you aren't out of the hot water yet. In that final spot against Brutus, tell me what's going through your mind.
Oh man, a lot was going through my mind. Just, how is Brutus going to play? Because they have nothing to lose. It's all on us, right? So he let the level 1 rock that Mena hit me with that 1 week, and I had a feeling it was coming through, so I was able to wait it out. But I'm glad I was able to play not as nerve-wracking as I thought it was.
My man had you up against the ropes that that first game. I know your heart was thumping a little bit. All right, let me talk to my man Stu real quick. Of course, Knuckle Dew, the leader of the team. Of course, this is officially you guys' last match of the season. You got to wait and see what happens with this next match. But what can you tell us about this season overall? What's this experience been like?
It's been amazing. You know, like there's a quote unquote captain, but my man Kev, he kept us alive throughout the whole series. So he's a free agent. You know, he's playing for us Shopify, but he's a free agent for EWC, Capcom Cup. Yeah. Just letting y'all know. But yeah, I'm really proud of what he's done, and it just made me want to elevate my game because I'm not trying to, you know, because we on Discord all the time. I'm not trying to hear, oh, I carried you for Street Fighter League. You know, I'm not trying to hear that. So I had to step up a little bit. So,
and at this point, the match that you guys are about to be focused on is going to be, of course, Bandits versus Fighting Spirit. Do you got something? You gonna throw some little money in their pocket or what? What's going on, man?
Well, they have Kaba. I'm definitely gonna be on the side of Fighting Spirit. We're gonna train. I'm gonna show them everything about Guile. And we're gonna do everything in our power to make sure they're ready for to 40-0 Bandits.
What is it like not being in full control of your own destiny now at this point, where you gotta just like sit there and wait? Do you think it's even more nerve-wracking than when you play yourself?
It's like double-edged sword. It's like it's nerve-wracking, but at the same time, if it came down to circumstances, then we didn't deserve to be there in the first place. Like we picked it up towards the end of the season, so it's up to a higher power at this point, you know, and the only thing we can control is making sure Fighting Spirit is coming correct for Bandits.
All right, now as far as this season overall, he just spoke on higher power. I feel like you have shown that you have risen to a higher power, to another level. What does this season mean to you individually, like even outside of Shopify Rebellion?
In terms of my own skill, like I am proud of my performances, but you know, we're all still competitor at the end of the day. I always want to do better than what I did yesterday. So while I did get some great wins here, I just want to win again tomorrow.
Yeah. And okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see what happens. We ain't even got to wait on tomorrow. We are that lucky. This is the final week of Street Fighter League. Shopify Rebellion putting on a big-time clutch performance, but was it enough? We will find out later on. More Street Fighter League action for you right after this break.
Street Fighter League is getting to the end, the climax, if you will.
We have the best players in the world, and you do not want to miss what we have coming up next.
We just had some crazy matches, some crazy shake-up in the standings.
C9 Boost taking down the captain of Bandits.
I can be even better than last year.
I'm gonna support my team, and I'll die with my team, win, lose, or go.
Oh, the confirm with the stab medium.
Dual Kevin, able to close it out.
I'm gonna keep winning. I'll let y'all decide.
You only get this type of action here on Street Fighter League.
Wow, he's in the stands talking to the other team. This is not a good look for JB. The delay on the wake up.
Sit in that chair because you suck. You couldn't do nothing.
And that is gonna be it. Fighting Spirit. And the RD and the Bandits are your Street Fighter League US champions.
I'm excited. To be able to close it out like that. Oh yeah, great stuff from Kaba. He makes it very clear when he's on a level above you.
We have the big offline finals for Street Fighter League live in January. You can purchase your tickets now.
So for upcoming Street Fighter League, can you break down your team, like what you know about each person?
So like on the team, you have Chris CCH, and he's been very good for a long time. And then you have like Psycho, I feel like just really ready and hungry for a big moment like this. And then you have Sean, always been very good. So I feel like having someone with a lot of experience is always very good also. Those are the best players that come to Street Fighter League. So my goal this year is try to do Street Fighter League. There's just a lot of opportunities and money in fighting games right now.
The time has come to share with you news that's bleak but sadly true. I'm talking of the fell black blight, a spreading darkness, endless night.
The environment's changing and the monster population's taken a nosedive.
Blackgrass, rampaging monsters. What do you know of this corruption?
This so-called black mist is actually the Black Blight. Then, there'll most likely be a blighted monster nearby too.
Looks like this whole village has been blighted!
Do we know what the blight is or why it's eating away at the world? No. But we know that it attacked our home, and that it must be destroyed.
The kinship stone commands the might to purify this foul black blight.
And we're gonna stop the Black Blight!
friend monsters easy enough, but other humans are a different story.
Hunters and riders.
Like, they both respect and live with monsters. They're the same that way.
I've been waiting my whole life for this. I want to help my friends. Everyone.
But right now, evil is growing in power. And soon, this whole world shall be devoured.
Yeah! We got claws for concern! Wrath is blighted!
You can use it to stop the blight!
But I'm curious about this kinship with monsters stuff. So I was hoping you could show everyone what it means to be a rider.
This one is an absolute banger. We have all-stars on both ends. It's going to be Cloud9 going up against FlyQuest, respectively, second place versus first place. Again, we've talked about the placements plenty of times over, how important it is to score as many points as possible. But whoever gets into first place, man, they get the best seeding in the house to go into the Street Fighter League finals for the US, happening in January, by the way, offline. So with that in mind, FlyQuest, they have their order already. Ooh, this is going to be a banger. Cloud9 having the home field advantage. It's going to be tough. Shine is coming up first with Chun-Li.
That is a crazy one, by the way. Look, I don't even know. I'm looking at the Cloud9 roster, and honestly,
talk to me.
I'm gonna say either Guile or Boost Ken. I won't even be mad if you put Noah the Prodigy up there. How likely it is, I don't know, but I feel like either Noah, Boost, Guile.
No. No Boost.
No Boost?
No Boost.
No Boost. Why not Boost?
Boost is at the end, baby. You know.
Oh, well, Boost is gonna be at the end. All right.
Well,
look. And if that's the case,
bring it to me, Steve.
It's either Noah or Lex. Give the Guile or the Luke. That's it. Because you have Chris coming up right after that. Chris CCH with the Ed.
You sure do.
And you're going to need a heavy hitter for that.
Give me JB.
That's what I'm talking about. I feel like, look, JB's going to be there, but that sets up Punk versus Boost.
That's what I'm saying,
which is
man.
what we've all been waiting to see.
What we need.
That's been one of the big kind of like overarching shadows that's been in the locker room. Everybody's been talking about it. They've been hinting at it. We finally get to see it go down, but that's only if Boost is in that last spot. We're going to find out. We don't know just yet. Do you have any input for this lineup, or was I pretty spot on?
I feel like for the lineup itself, it really is up to the captain, and I think we could say so much about it. I think it could be a little bit interchangeable for the first and second, but personally, I would love to see the one with the best record thus far go up against the Alpha. But it really is up to the captain. And speaking of, JB, the captain of Cloud9, he's going to be coming up with an interview to see where they're at coming into the very final week here in Street Fighter League. RobTV is standing by. Let's check it out.
Cloud9 in their first year ever here at Street Fighter League has been showing up and showing out, but it is not over yet. Right now, I am with their leader, JB. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? How's it going, bro?
JB, right now, y'all are in second place. You're sitting pretty, but you have the opportunity to do something special against FlyQuest.
Yeah.
Why is this match important for those who don't know?
Honestly, this match is extremely important for us because I see two scenarios. It's a best and worst case scenario, and they're both so different. Best case scenario is we beat FlyQuest in a sweep and we take first place, which is extremely important for the playoffs. And worst case scenario is we drop to fourth place. So meaning we will need to beat two more teams in order to get back to the grand final. So it's going to be tough. It's a very high stakes match, even though it doesn't really look like it, you know? So we're going to be taking this one really seriously and trying to win this one.
So when I look at you and Punk's journey through Street Fighter League specifically, I remember in season 1, you guys go and dominate everyone. Of course, Punk is like the leader of the team at that point, naturally. Then in season 2, I remember you actually had carried Punk that season. He was hella off and using the characters and all that. I remember you had even like called him out for it and everything. Natural teammates thing. Now, as we fast forward years, you actually are the leader of your own team. Punk's the leader of his team. So what's it like now seeing things just come full circle as you have your own team and you're fighting him for the first place spot?
Honestly, it feels really good. I really like having my own team. I don't really consider it my own team because Lex is just as important and Boost and Noah are just as important to the team as I am. The only thing is that I'm a little older than them, you know, so I do feel like a big brother. That's the only difference. And I don't know, we're trying really hard. We're training really hard, you know. With Punk, it's all fun and games, you know, and he just kills it no matter what. So he doesn't really care about the training. He never tried to impose any rules or any like training practices or anything like that, you know. So we just went in every day and just played. But with us now being in Cloud9 and having my own team, we've been training really hard, and it's not because of me, it's because of them, you know. They've all been training every single day and they've been trying so hard to win, so I'm really proud of them.
You know, one of the players that you mentioned there that I know you're super proud of is, of course, Boost, who has been on an MVP caliber run from the first week of Street Fighter League. That said, last week, he takes a very shocking defeat to Ajax Fidelity when you guys are going up against Red Rooster. What is his headspace now? Do you think that it's possible that he could be a bit shaken? Because now it's the last week and he never experienced a loss like that.
So what I think happened there was, it was the first time I think in this entire tournament where Boost wasn't the underdog. I think in this match, it was the first one where he was actually the one who was expected to win, and Ajax was the underdog. So I know he felt the energy in the room with the other teams, not cheering for him this time, but cheering for Ajax. So I know that pressure is something he probably never felt before. You know, he's very new to competitive, offline competitive, you know, so I was just trying my best to coach him through it, to change his mentality, to help him focus on the game. But I think once he gets used to that, I think he'll be good, you know. And then coming up against FlyQuest too, this time he'll be the underdog again. So he's gonna be right at home, you know, exactly where he's been at this entire tournament. So I know he'll play good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had enough talk. It is finally time for the showdown. We are about to see Cloud9 versus FlyQuest. Who is gonna end up in first place? We are about to find out. JB, best of luck to your match, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
First and foremost, shout outs to JB, shout outs to Lex, shout outs to Boost, shout outs to the whole team, bro. They did an amazing job. Noah the Prodigy came here playing amazing as well. It has been such a treat to see all of these players in this kind of format for the first time, but they do have a tall order in front of them. Look, Punk is no stranger. And no stranger to any one of these positions at this point. And now, FlyQuest has the opportunity to go into a first place spot, going into the playoffs, and stay alive here. I would love to know what's on their mind going forward. We do have an interview with Punk down there with Hollywood RobTV. I want to hear what he has to say. Let's listen.
I'm here with Team FlyQuest Punk the God. Only one loss so far overall on Street Fighter League. First of all, Punk, how are you feeling right now, Brody?
I feel amazing. Team feel amazing. You know, everything's just going amazing for us right now.
Of course, you guys are on top of the world right now, but my man's Big Boost got something to say about that. I ain't gonna lie to you. He has been on fire this whole time, and I would imagine since they're home, they're probably gonna sick him on you. What you gonna do about Big Boost?
Well, I know he's already said I was the best player here, so I feel like that already gives me a little edge, but also it's kind of like an option select for when he loses, so it kind of put extra pressure on me a little bit.
Because he gonna talk crazy if he beats
No, I don't think it's that,
but
I think it's more so that, you know, saying I'm the best, he can go in no pressure always against me, and then, you know, if he lose, he already said I was the best, but if he win, then he set himself up for great success. So, you know, he kind of set himself up very good there. But, you know, I'm not going to let that get in my head. I've never lost to him so far. Yeah. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people like him, they kind of look up to me, I guess, a little bit, because a lot of people love how I play the game. And I feel like Boost is very similar how he plays the game to how I play it. So I feel like it could just be a thing where, you know, he might just look up to how I play the game and, you know, wants to play kind of similar to that.
So how have you gotten the most out of your team? You guys already have 250 points right now. Of course, a huge match coming up with Cloud9. But I feel like everybody on your team has been even maybe outperforming some people's expectations.
Yeah, I think our team's very good because, one, away, there's really no one who can just be like, oh, I'm going to go and beat Punk. So when we're away, having a person like that is very good, since you don't have to worry about bad matchups or people coming to counterpick that player. It doesn't really matter. So on the away side, our team is always going to be very strong. And then, you know, Chris, I think, is an amazing player that's able to adapt and play bad matchups, because he's been in such high-pressure situations a lot of times, and he's played bad matchups and won them so many of times. So I feel like he's just a great player to have. And you see he did really good versus Red Rooster in the captain spot. So I feel like that's just it's good to have that kind of player. And I just feel like all our team, we know what we want to do. And, you know, no one has an ego. No one like being like, oh, you should go here. You know, everyone picks their spot. You pick your player you want to play at home. And when you're away, you know, we figure out what's the best case scenario. You know, if the two people have to lose, I'm still coming in no matter what. So you have to always get me out of there. And it's not really been, no one could actually get me out of there really yet. So that's why we on top.
So, of course, last thing, of course, you brought up ego. I actually think that is one of your superpowers, is actually your ego. I think it's one of the things that power you up in these big moments. But it seems like with Boost, maybe you have some type of respect or something like that for Boost's game or something. Do you think that could possibly be a hindrance? Like maybe there's no chip on your shoulder?
No, I have a chip on my shoulder still against Boost. Like, I just want him to know he's just not better than me. So, you know, I want him to keep looking up to me for the rest of his life until I decide to quit this game. So that's my goal, is, you know, to keep him looking up to me and to stop him from beating me and then surpassing me and telling people that he got a 40 burger on my team. I can't have him saying that to me, bro. He's not getting a 40 burger. No way.
No 40 burgers, bro. My man's Punk the God, Evo champ, and currently sitting at first place. We're about to see it, baby. The showdown. It is about to be Cloud9 versus FlyQuest.
If there's anything that's anybody's ever learned in like the history of Street Fighter League, don't ever poke the bear. In fact,
do it.
Not the alpha one either. Yeah, Punk is he definitely leads by example too, right? In regards to like the emotional plays that he goes through and the emotional plays that he makes, it's really difficult to kind of like bring him back down, because once he's in that zone, it's almost impossible to beat him. And that has been a proven fact season after season after season. However, he's also got this chip on his shoulder where he feels like people are still not claiming him as the best. This man is this year's Evo champion, mind you. You know what I'm saying? So going in after that interview, they've got a lot to prove. They want to make sure to ensure that number one spot to not only get the seeding, but to let the rest of the teams know, hey, you're still dealing
let's go, Sean.
Let's go. Let's see if they can prove that today. Number one incoming. It's going to be FlyQuest Cloud9. It's going to be Shine first with the Chun-Li against Boost, by the way.
Ooh, and you were talking about how Shine does have this Chun-Li. Haven't seen it just yet, but now going into full action here versus Boost, one of the heavy hitters, one of the young guns I talked about that's on this Cloud9 team. Let's see how he adapts to this. Punish, counter, throw. Shine's on a run right now.
You know why I like this pick? Shine hasn't played a lot of games. This is his third set total. Boost has been the man to study everybody's habits and tactics. Shine doesn't have any data on the field. He's got one win, he's got one loss. But right now, Boost, he's trying to make it work. Let's see if the Boost can get loose. Not today.
Okay, the Chun-Li drawing first blood here for Shine. But yeah, also just even to go back to what was happening last time these teams played, this guy Noah was over here barking. While these guys were playing, he was going crazy with it. Punk had to bring him down a peg. Like, yo, bro, you got to chill.
He said, sit down.
He said, sit down. He's like, bro, you can't be talking smack and then not play. Tried to get him to sit down and play in that seat, and he was like, nah, man, I'm cool.
I'm a professional. That was actually kind of funny. He's like, nah, he's not going to get me in that type of work. I'm a professional. Man, kid's real smart.
Hey, he's learning. Street Fighter League of learning yet.
You know, managed by Mike Ross. TM.
Playing a very slow-paced game.
That'd be a sick slogan, managed by Mike. I'm just saying, man.
I love this patience by Boost, though. I'm glad that he's willing to play this. This matchup gets very tricky in the sense that the ground game is
What the heck?
Jeez. It's very much, it feels like in Chun-Li's control. She's got that fast walk speed. Gets to walk behind a projectile as well. Forward throw into the corner. This is in trouble. That's a perfect for Shine right here. Once again, bro, Shine is a Street Fighter League alumni. He has been here before, so you really got to be on top of your game.
Ask in particular about that matchup or about Shine? Honestly, I just think that you were waiting for him to overcommit in neutral. I think towards the end there, you started playing really good, but I told you, it's just his offense. He just likes to overwhelm on offense.
Yeah.
That's about it. I think you just keep playing the way you're playing. I think you'll be alright.
Let's go, Boost. Yeah. They shouldn't smash either.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough right now for Boost. Shine is only starting to heat up, to be honest with you. Coming in from just like, what, a few games thus far in the league. It's very hard to catch a read on him, especially with Chun-Li, man. There's so many different approaches you could have with Chun-Li. You can see the versatility between Shine's offense and defense thus far. The block streak's keeping it real, and I like that too. Boost spotting out the fake stuff, getting some drive gauge in return.
Still willing to play this up-close game. Whoa. Fishing for the standing roundhouse from Ken. Chipping away at that drive bar. Shine apparently has no problem sticking to this ground game. These long-reaching normals is part of the reason you really have to pay attention to it. It's a little scary. Try to sneak in and overhead. Not going to be able to do it. Just gets out of the range. Small punch there.
Yeah, man. The walk speed of Chun-Li just makes it so much easier to micro-step out of the throw ranges and get the appropriate punishes. But Boost, he at least achieves one goal, getting that burnout. Now it's only a matter of time before he starts opening up Shine. Wait a minute. Nope, not gonna fly. You thought he was gonna go for the rest of it for the chip damage. You were sorely mistaken. You can wake up with it, though. Oh, he doesn't. He chooses not to.
Dragon Lash not gonna work. Shine not taking the bait. Back throw. Switching sides. What an interrupt to stop the drive.
He tried to go for the sneaky stuff in the overhead.
Getting a little drive bar back. Caught him at the tail end. Crouching medium kick. He's got the meter. He can definitely close out. That's going to be another round on the board for Shine. And this is looking good for them. One more, and this could be 10 points instantly for FlyQuest, and they need this.
Telling you, man, Shine is getting so close to getting that caboose cooked. He's heating up, I'm telling you. Oh!
Boost, though. He's definitely stepped up for the majority of the season. Around left, he can definitely make something happen here. Drive reversal to keep the positioning. Wake up. You know Boost saw that coming. Big damage on the board. Double DP? No. Okay. Pressure with that crouching medium punch after the drive rush. Parry, drive reversal. And that could be big trouble. He's got a huge life lead, though. Hops out, counter hit, punish, confirm.
Side switch? Yes, sir. I love that.
Getting closer and closer to getting that life lead back. Very
counter hit.
Oh, that should be the round. And he shouldn't have to use any meter on top of it. Uppercut, that's perfect. That's exactly what Boost needed to get the win back in his side.
Oh, that's a bad mistake. Shine had plenty of time to react to that. He had already committed to the idea of going for the fireball, but man, the instant air legs to avoid the throw altogether. That's a tactic we really haven't seen that often. To be fair, though, Shine, he's been the one on offense.
Overhead punish counter. Not sure what that was.
I don't know, man.
Oh, the Zach Boss!
Time to overhead. You thought
Zach Boss!
That's going to be 10 points for FlyQuest up against Cloud9. And now they popping off over there. You can see the whole team popping off over there. Shine with a big win with the chun. A big win with the chun.
That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Shine's got a pretty impressive record.
Yeah.
Hasn't played that many games, but man, he's racking up some W's. I love to see that. In comparison to how he was last season, he was down in the dumps in regards to his confidence. But with that in mind, too, those 10 points, I don't know if you guys realize this, they have secured first place. I repeat, FlyQuest is locked in for first place.
Playoff picture looking a little clearer. Is going to be FlyQuest is one of them. Chris CCH sits down with a very big smile on his face as JB steps up to take on Chris CCH. It's going to be Cloud9 versus FlyQuest. Game number 2, JB, Chris.
No, let's get out of here.
We don't need the PC to
We're going for the...
Yeah, nah.
We're going for the 290 points, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like whatever y'all want. That's what y'all want.
All right, we're getting into it. Game 2 between Cloud9 and FlyQuest. Getting set up here. Chris CCH looking real confident, sitting down to go up against JB. The Rashid, the Ed, the fight starts now. Perfect parry. Carry to the corner.
I still don't know what Rashid says for a perfect parry. Say your mom's got a cold?
Wow, that's...
I swear.
That's deep.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
I don't hear that, but you, by all means.
Okay. It's just me. All right.
Nice backdash there.
That's what it sounds like, I swear. Anyways. I'll determine later. Such a great tool in this matchup, man.
Okay.
It's such a great tool overall. What am I saying?
Oof.
You know, I only speak facts.
Yo, look. JB is looking real good right now versus Chris CCH.
I think better than most like Rashids, right? I feel like Chris CCH has had a really good number against some of the Rashids that we've encountered this far.
Oh, nice punish counter after the parry.
Too.
Gets the blitz, the knockdown, kill rush to get the throw. Wow, and still was able to check the landing recovery of the jump to get out of the corner from JB.
Okay.
Big damage punish counter, maybe looking for a parry. Gets it that time. Just takes the knockdown, no follow-up.
Yo, Chris.
Oh.
They killed again second.
Oh.
Yeah, they still punish.
Yes, but they're
That's
more
negative double
nervous.
digits, by the way.
They're more nervous right now.
Okay, charges in.
While we just talking,
let's go, bro.
Chris just
I love
chilling.
JB.
He locked
Showing that he does have
He's
knowledge
just
of the
listening
matchup,
to our
but
conversation.
it didn't stop Chris CCH from getting that round, one round apiece. Once again, we're still in this 1-2 territory in this team battle.
Save.
Yep.
Still steals the turn?
I don't know why you try to do
His
that,
first
but
place
now you're eating a
disrespect.
whole level 2 combo. And you're going to the corner too? Drops the last hit?
Ended early.
Still subtle confirm two after 2 lights, forward throw. Tempting with the flicker. Oh, still a grounded one? I thought maybe you'd want to like tease with the airborne one.
The drive reversal. Almost getting JB out of danger, but not too much.
Oh, that's a punish counter? No!
Didn't get the combo.
It is very
Perfect parry
difficult, though.
again. Okay. All right, takes the follow-up this time. Sets up to level 2. He's got a lot of work to do, though. Doesn't have much drive left. Gets the overhead, but nothing came from it.
He was trying to tease that. He was trying to make sure the throw bait was happening. Back to back. Over.
Both of them in burnout. Level 2 is right around the corner.
Ed's got bar. Ed's got drive gauge still.
Okay. Fake out, goes for the crouch medium. Makes him second guess it. He finally gets out, goes straight into the level 2. That's going to be game number 1, Chris CCH.
And this one. Try to send it twice here.
I should try to what?
He tried to shimmy. I mean, you tried to shimmy twice in mid-screen and he didn't touch.
The rest of FlyQuest chuckling it up over there.
Except for Shine. Shine is just...
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I did my job.
I did what I was supposed to do. Forward throw.
Back to the enemy. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Out of there. Or medium. Back to it. The side corner into the safe jump. Empty jump low, actually. Pretty dastardly stuff. Lights into the upper. Backs away as JB. Doesn't want to be involved in any sort of quarter shenanigans. Doesn't want to be involved with any sort of throw threat. Bring it back to mid-screen. Now the flickers. Now the crouching roundhouses. This man's got it all thus far. Chris CCH.
Oh, no.
On a huge barrage.
JB in trouble. Back to the wall.
Trying to hustle it out.
Perfect parry again. He's been getting so many perfect parries, and it doesn't seem like it changes the outcome because Chris is still in the lead and holding his ground very well against JB. Oh, wow. Scout the whirlwind angle and then drive rushing in to get the punish. Chris CCH, set point.
I think it was a little bit too late, but I think JB also might have thought he would have had a chance to press a button.
Oh, baby.
Not quite the desync, really, but hey, damage is damage for sure. Considering how much space was left towards the corner, I love that route from Chris CCH. With the side switch still coming in from JB, a couple of lights too. We got the links, spinning mix, setup.
Oh, okay. JB gets the big hit here, continues the combo. He's got 3 bars. I don't suspect he's going to use it. Okay. Before reaction, but we've seen this before. Puts himself in burnout. Drive reversal.
Oh, hit him.
Hit. Yeah, that stuffs it out. That stuffs it out completely.
As well. Wow. JB, dude,
that was mad fortuitous.
So clutch. You needed that more than anything. That's crazy. Don't check him this time. He still hit a button after.
I mean, it's negative.
Got to keep Freshies.
I mean, but he's just been so right with the reads. I mean, not only in this match, but just overall. Gets a knockdown.
He didn't parry again? Level 1? No. Oh, my
that was so sneaky, too. He was ready. He was ready for the OD just in case.
Oh, burn him.
Oh,
no! Look at him.
No.
Getting your stance.
The self-strippage.
Show him the
missed.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
nice
DI
DI.
after the kill rush. This is not good, but he dropped the combo.
Christopher.
Oh, the forward throw. I don't think he's going to get his drive back in time. Lots of blocking and the flicker to close it out. That is 20 points now on the side of FlyQuest. And now Cloud9 is really on the ropes right here.
You got to do it. You got to do it at this point. You send in the killer. The young killer. The younger brother.
Oh, man.
It's going to be Lex. That is kind of rough to look at, though. Cloud9, a lot of hope as we were progressing to see if they were going to be able to topple the Giants in first place. Throw a couple of stones at the face of the Giants. But, yeah, I mean, there's... Where do you think it went wrong, Steve? Do you think it was from the order? I personally think it came from the order.
I also think it came from the order. I mean, them sending up Boost, like you said, to fight like Chun, like Shine, Chun specifically for the Ken matchup.
I don't like it.
That's where my reservations start, right? I'm like, hold on now. I don't know if I want that. But then just the whole point of like, look, you lose that's 10 points. That means you really got to pick it up on this second game. JB versus Chris, which we just saw, did not go the way they needed to go at all. Chris just seems so well versed in this matchup. Seems like he knew exactly what was going to happen. Scores another 10 points. That puts them up 20 in this team battle. So the most that they can hope for right now on the side of Cloud9 is 25 points. And that's if Lex can get this. And then if they can close out with that extra battle at the end, which is best of 1. And this has not been going the best right now for Cloud9. Once again, man, playoff contention is definitely what's on all these teams' minds right now. And Cloud9 is definitely looking for better placement going into that potential. All right, we're going into Game 3. The anchor match is what we're about to see. It's going to be Lex versus Punk. FlyQuest trying to close it out with a big 40-ball game. Cloud9 trying to stop it. Let's get it. Lex going to be on the anchor with the Guile versus Punk's Cammy. Let's see if they can change things up you know Cloud9 wants these extra 20 points.
You know it's going to be so dangerous if they don't score any of these points going into the playoffs. It's going to be so... Oh, boy, not as dangerous as that. Just going to do a raw sweep in front of the Punk, huh?
Knockdown, back throw. And look at him already. See, this is the game you need to play versus Punk. Don't let him get that ground. Don't overextend because you can get in trouble. We've seen the Quick Punish in action.
Oh, I thought he was going to do it again, Steve. You felt it in your bones?
Definitely
he was definitely charged for a flash kick.
With the Sobot, the poke's adding up. Big life lead on the side of Lex.
That was a good check on the Sonic Blade. I wonder why he didn't really trust his gut on that confirm.
He was walking back and forth quite a bit, so, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. That's fair. Uh-oh. Again! That's...
Great punish. Great punish.
Two big uncommon errors from Lex.
Oh, he's going to spin that for sure.
He asked to.
Bro, my hands are waiting. No, bro, my hands are just too lotiony, bro. My head's slipping off the controller.
A little bit of nerves, perhaps.
Oh, here we go. Confirmed. Sonic Hurricane.
Blade time? No, he's going to drive rush forward. A little bit of delay on the throw as well. Damn, the mix.
That. Delayed it, thought the throw was coming. Finds the hit because of it. Great anti-air button there. DI parried by Punk. Still ready with the anti-airs. They're working on a perfect right now. Gets the perfect. The air throw from Lex. Okay.
Hit him with the who wants to go home and who wants to go with me. That's a level 3. Sending him to the skies. The damage already out the gate. Set up one Sonic Boom. Drivers forward. Starting to implement the drive rush mix. Drive rush again. Sobot. Sorry, excuse me. Knee bazooka.
Back throw. Not sure what that was, but the life lead's still in Lex's favor. He just has to survive this corner pressure from Punk.
He tried to do the mix again. It was a counter hit. He was trying to delay the normal yet again, but Punk, as soon as he gets that, it's going to be so difficult. This is what I'm talking about. The burnout sequencing is going to be so hard to manage. That's going to be more than enough damage. Charge it up, send him out. Level 3 incoming. You already know he is 100% dead.
And the level 3 to close it out. Not looking too bad right there for Lex, but once he hit this corner, it just seemed like it was all Punk's game, all Punk's day, and it's looking like FlyQuest sitting pretty right now, man.
Sounds like a holiday. All Punk's day.
All Punk's day. He's just on the news talking about it. Like,
only like 2 of them can celebrate. It's him and the other Punk.
Oh, I see him Punk. They're just in different parts of the country.
Yeah, dude. That's the day they hang out together and play some Street Fighter. Promo material right there. Thank you later. Oof. Oh-ho. Hold that.
I like that. The jab, the throw off the timing makes Punk dash into a boom, but it doesn't stop him from fighting that next hit. Pushing to the corner and almost getting a combo confirmed. Big heavy. Big combo. Okay. Got kick to get over the boom and the come again. This guy Punk. How do you keep him away?
You really don't. You really don't.
Walk
kind of
right
have to
back
make that guess. Still with the back to the corner. Not a lot of room for Lex to work with too, especially with the spinning roundhouse that Kemi has. It just covers so much ground. Oh, sneaky. You tried to go for an empty jump something. Just wasn't fast enough. Lex was pretty much on it, throwing in the fastest normal he can upon landing. Does get the counter hit. Man, the whiff punish on the sweep. Punk has been so adamant about utilizing that normal in the footsie range.
Oh, wait a minute.
Of his character choice, too. He's been doing that from the beginning.
Wow.
Again.
Oh, no. Goes for the throw. I like the reset right there. You start to think about some of your options after you see it one time, but it's the hit. Oh, wake up super. That's going to work. Boom for some space and some time. Interrupt. He's going to get it. And on top of that, he's going to get that drive bar back. But you got to be careful. Punk's getting closer and closer to that 3 bar. That means no more booms.
I love this song. Fit for me.
Staring each other down. Back throw. Lex has an opportunity to close out. Solid puncher.
Oh, that's a lot.
Drive reversal. Still a little bit.
He can't throw it for free. He's buffering critical art, Steve.
Baby boom parade. You're welcome. 1 game apiece right here. And let's see what happens. The switch to Akuma from Punk versus Lex. Let's see if he's ready for this. And look, honestly, if I'm Lex, hopefully I got some XP. But I'm like, all right, this is better. Hopefully. Maybe I have some XP. Maybe I understand this matchup. But we need these points. Okay. Bruce looking on from the bench. JB. My man looking soulless over. He's like, I need this. We need this. Yo, even Noah's locked in. No talking from that bench at all. On neither bench.
A little bit of a dynamic change, right? You're going to be focused more so on how the fireball is going to be thrown from Lex. Akuma with the versatility as well to kind of combat that. It's a little bit different though. Akuma's a really strange creature, right? He could definitely cover the ground pretty well. He has the air approach. But Lex, he's been known to cover both ends. Oh, too far.
And he wasn't going to get hit, but he swung again afterwards. That gives Punk the knockdown, dashes into the corner. He has the life lead, but Punk is right behind him when it comes to finding the advantages to close out this round. OD boom. He's got one more. And counting now because he waited a little bit, so he's got some drive bar back. One bar on both sides. Little stagger there, looking for a reaction.
Beautiful. Level 1? No, level 2, Imperium's End.
Not dead, but he can't. No, not close enough to get anything.
Guano! Bro, that wasn't a real. That's not real at all. That was sick.
And even Chrissy CH having a nice little giggle about it, you know.
Okay.
From his ivory throne.
Perfect parry, perfect boom on the follow-up. Okay, gets the knockdown. Lex getting a little more comfortable. It seems like, oh my God, the shimmy. That could have been so much worse.
What a block against the Drake's Fang. That overhead, not going to fly from that target combo. Oh! That's a counter hit.
Oh,
burnout is there. Oh, both in burnout perhaps? Not just yet. One more normal. Oh, punish counter.
Level 3, you got us.
Dude, this guy's insane. He's actually hella dead. He's hella dead, Steve.
Boots to the boom. That's gonna be a dead Akuma. Had to spend all his resources. Punk still has one though. He still has one. Yeah, you heard Gob.
Can I get that one more time?
Yeah.
Real guttural, man. He's just so emphatic about it.
Say yo. Okay, it's the hit. This game is opening up for Lex right now. Still at the life.
Damn, you got a perfect parry?
Yo.
You are a oh my God, there's a hole in his chest. Save him.
Don't save him.
Oh, you have enough life to do it. I know you were going to do it.
The follow-up after the super, and now this is trouble. 2-1 count in favor of Punk right now. Lex, what are you going to do with this potential last match?
Really is the same thing about it. A lot of aggression. A lot of aggression coming in from Punk. Just covering all the bases, too, in the matchup, right? He's got the Sonic Booms covered with the perfect parry. If not that, he does have the fireballs ready. But the overall offense has just been way too overwhelming. Lex isn't even trying to take any sort of big risks, at least in this round.
I mean,
yeah,
look,
that opens up for a lot of throws, too.
The good thing about this is, you know, Punk has to stick to the Akuma, so if Lex can find a strategy to make this happen, I mean, he's in a good spot, but he's got to start somewhere. It could start here. Side switch? No.
No corpse hop.
And burnout, too. And burnout goes for the
nice.
Oh, no. Oh.
It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. You got somebody in burnout, you want to try to do a string that continuously frame traps a person.
They're just finding that space to do it, right?
That's the sweet spot. Looking at match point.
Gets the boom. I mean, everything given, Lex is playing pretty well, but Punk, whenever he finds his hit, he just runs away with it. Tries to go for the anti-air.
Oh my!
Swings a little too early. JB reacted on the bench today. Okay. Oh, so by.
Oh, he perfected. Excuse me. He parried all of it. He got so much drive gauge out of that exchange. I thought that was going to be fast enough to link.
Wow, gets the hit. Okay. Should be able to get the kill. Didn't even have to need a bar. Oh my gosh. Lex, you've got a chance, bro. You've definitely got a chance. Finds the hit. Boom. And just walks behind it. Back to this slow, steady pace. Akuma's walk speed is crazy, though.
Yeah,
my man be scooting across the screen.
I think it's only second to Jim. I don't even remember, to be honest with you, but he does have a very, very fast forward walk speed.
Mixed with how his fireballs look, man, it's very scary. But look, speaking of scary, it's getting scary for Punk. Lex getting a little more confident straight into the level 3.
Yeah,
he's going to burn him out, though.
I think he's barely got a little bit left. Oh, wait, CA, I lied! He's hella burnt out. My mistake.
Oh, what a block.
Nah, it's not going to do much for you, though. Oh, what?
No. Had to jump in. Didn't believe he got it. Oh, he dropped the back throw from Lex. He's still alive.
So the idea was there.
I don't know what
he
the combo
thought the
was there, but I
jab
was looking forward
was
to it. I
gonna
didn't
give
realize he was
reset.
going to juggle, bruh. I thought he was going to...
It's the juggle points, man.
It's the juggle points. Listen to me. Oh, this is getting tense.
Capcom's added it since day one. I'm telling you, the juggle points are out there.
The juggle points, you gotta remember.
Yeah.
Put these glasses on. Put these glasses on. Why? It's got the frame data, Steve.
The Terry Bogardian. Oh, that's just coming out. I'm so happy. Yo, Terry waving to the boys. The Fury is fatal. All right, let's go.
The Fury is fatal. All right, Steve, this is all you, brother. I'm kidding.
For Fatal Fury? I mean,
yeah, man.
Oof. Oh, burn knuckle with the trades. Get to it.
Oh, a big punish counter incoming power wave.
And look at the damage right there off of that. Drive rush off of the
God
strong.
damn, the dunk too. Yeah, I love that too. Burn knuckle for the frame kill to put you in a very advantageous position is so good. Yo, Lex is perplexed right now.
Ball. Oh, wow, just walks up into the range, power charge, burn knuckle to the corner.
Oh, you're loving this, Steve.
Already in the perfect range.
You guys can't tell. This guy, Steve, is cheesing right now.
Dude, it's so
He is smiling so hard watching Terry play on the screen. You guys have no idea.
It's so cool.
This is all you, brother.
Oh, dude. Upside down kick, not going to be able to do it. Stand light kick, big jump in heavy. Gets the knockdown, but nothing coming from it. Defense looking solid. Stand light kick into burn knuckle, knockdown. Man, Lex does not know what to do here. You're right about being perplexed. He's got the
Harry!
Oh, and we get to see the level 3, the upside down. Yo, Terry Bogard making an appearance to close it out for FlyQuest and secure the 40-ball game here in the last week of Street Fighter League. What a way to send it off. Throws the hat off. Guys is in the background. And that's going to seal the deal on this team battle. 40 points, FlyQuest.
Yeah, there's something to say about the flexibility and the big Rolodex of characters. Man, I'm old for saying Rolodex. The arsenal of characters that Punk has is just too much to keep up with. If you have no idea what Terry's going to be doing, no matter how good you are, best believe you're going to get frozen in place. And to be fair, this guy Punk, as soon as the DLC character comes out, he does his damnedest to be #1 on that leaderboard. I kid you not, man. There's literal screenshots of it everywhere. And he'll do it in multiple countries as well.
Look, I've said this before. I was talking to Punk before we even got here. He's like, man, I really want to play my Terry
Yeah,
Bogard.
I've heard it. He said it multiple weeks.
He said it. He's like, bro, I want to play my Terry Bogard.
He says it loud enough, too. He's just like, man, you guys don't even know. He be dropping hints a little bit.
Just sprinkling it out there.
Nobody believes
But obviously, look, once again, if these are the updated standings, Bandits is at 190 points. Below them, Red Rooster with 85 points. No chance of these guys actually making it and making it count. I didn't laugh. That was Jeremy. But
I mean, the way you phrased it, man.
I'm just saying.
Bandits does have a chance. Red Rooster, unfortunately, out of the running. But the top 4 right now, FlyQuest, 100% solidified.
Yeah, FlyQuest.
Cloud9, a little dicey.
Yeah.
Only because of the fact that Fighting Spirit and Shopify Rebellion are just under their heels.
So, put it like this. Fighting Spirit gets 20. They already puts them over Cloud9, right? They get 40. That puts them all the way up over. Shopify Rebellion, they're already done, so that 200 is going to stick no matter what. So, it's more about getting higher up in this placement above Cloud9, which is definitely possible at this point. But once again, FlyQuest, you can tell how the bench was looking. Those guys come out of this team battle with 40 points, already solidified for first place. But That's exactly the kind of energy you want going forward, especially considering we still have these playoffs in front of us. But of course, speaking of playoffs, we're going to be using SteelSeries, an official sponsor and supporter of Street Fighter League. SteelSeries Moments is the easiest way to record and share your gameplay with friends. Moments in-game auto-clipping lets you capture and share your clips anywhere. Shoutouts to SteelSeries for holding us down.
On top of that, we got to thank Asus for unlocking your gaming potential utilizing the Asus ROG monitors. It is perfect for both console and PC gamers as they offer stunning visuals, fast refresh rates, and ergonomic designs. Visit asus.com to level up your setup today. And speaking of leveling up your setup, you know, Brooks has been a very, very pivotal and integral part of the FGC, especially with all the big peripherals that have been coming out of the woodwork lately. And you can experience that power as well, being able to conquer all of the games possible in every FGC event with the Brook Gaming's all-new Ultimate PS5 solution lineup. Be sure to hit up Brooks and see what they have in store for you to make anything work at your next FGC event. We highly encourage you guys to check out all three sponsors, and they've been such a big part of this season. And now, speaking of big parts of the season, we have our big dogs at number one, FlyQuest standing by with Roberto TV.
And just like that, Team FlyQuest has done it. First place in Street Fighter League US, 290 points. Punk, what's going on with the character choices at the end right there?
Well, honestly, you know, we already secured the first place after Sean got our dub, but Lex just played the Cammy matchup this week, honestly, really well. And I know he's been struggling versus Akuma over in Europe. Masu Noob got him in the World Warrior.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try out Akuma, and then he beat my Akuma, and then Psycho just like, try Terry. And I'm like, I don't think Lex is good versus these characters.
That was you.
Yeah, so, you know, no one really been able to practice Terry's over the week, so, or practice against them. So, you know, why not just come out and pull Terry out and, you know, show KOF some love a little bit.
Okay. Now, my man Sean, let me holler at the man of the moment. First and foremost, Sean, you go up there, you're going up against Boost, who been on fire throughout this whole tournament. They're home too, so they put him against you. They thought that was guaranteed 10 points, and then what happened?
Oh, I mean, you saw what happened. It was a little different this time compared to when we played last time. Last time wasn't looking so good, but man, you have no idea when we were deciding our order and Punk asked who wanted to go first. I immediately said I wanted to go first.
Word?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I really wanted to be the one that closes out the season.
Okay, and then that pop-off that we saw, I have never seen you pop off that hard. What was going on with that energy that we saw from all of y'all?
I mean, to be honest, for me, and you already know this, but my history on Street Fighter League has not been the best.
Yeah.
My record, although, to be fair, all my teams are always in the playoffs.
That's fact.
For first or second seed.
Yeah.
But my record is it's normally not the best. So I really wanted to close out the season for my teammates. Like I really, really wanted that. And like to be able to like do that, it meant a lot to me.
All right, man. Now let me holler at my man's Chris CCH real quick. We can't close this out without that. Chris CCH, your season overall has been strong. You just go out right here and get a big win. First, I want to ask you, what did Sean's first victory do for the rest of the team? Like, do you think it even took pressure off, gave you guys some morale?
Yeah, I mean, I knew Sean would get it because I just kept telling him to watch Blue Lock, and I knew it as soon as he told me. The first night I told him to watch it, I asked like, "Hey, did you watch Blue Lock?" He said he watched 5 episodes. I didn't think he'd lose another set after that. To be honest, I knew that it was done in that moment. So I think it's really good that we all got some big important wins this season. It means a lot to me as well to be first here in the standings. Last year was obviously very tough for me for SFL. I think we've all had some very tough experiences on SFL on this team. So us all being together and being on first is, I think, really amazing to see.
Let me holler at my dog real quick. Throw that mic to my dog Psycho real quick. Psycho, you pull up the Street Fighter League. It's been a while. You back. It's been a few years. I remember asking Punk in the roster reveal, me and Vicious. We said, okay, are these homie picks? Or is that what's going on? Some people at home might have thought that. You proved what Punk said, that you belong to be here. How does this feel to you, bro?
Yeah, it means everything, man. Like, you know, after work, I go straight to Punk's house every day and we grind, man. And like, you know, he saw it in me and he don't give out free opportunities. It don't exist with him, you know. He wants to win just as bad as any one of us. So, you know, I'm just happy, you know, he believed in me.
Punk, now you guys officially have finished first place. That means you're going to be in grand finals. You've actually talked a whole lot of trash throughout this Street Fighter League, and you backed it all up. What does it mean to you to finish in first place?
I'm used to finishing the first, doesn't mean too much. We still have the world finals, so this first place don't really mean anything. Any of these teams can come back and just smoke us, and then we out of the thing. So, when we get to the world, and get to play Europe and Japan, then that's when I'm gonna be excited. But right now, we just chilling. We get the grand finals advantage. We chilling. I'm happy. I only lost one time this league. Nobody gonna say nothing about me. I'm the GOAT of this game, bro. I'm the GOAT of Street Fighter League, Evo, everything Street Fighter related, and I'm the GOAT of, and everybody gonna have to hold that.
Spoken like a true alpha, you heard the man, and he backed it up on the sticks. Overall, Team FlyQuest came through and dominated from beginning to end, every single member, and then it finishes off with Shine officially sending the team to the first place in the playoffs. FlyQuest, clap it up for yourselves. Congratulations on an amazing season. We got more Street Fighter League after this.
Street Fighter League is getting to the end, the climax, if you will.
We have the best players in the world, and you do not want to miss what we have coming up next.
We just had some crazy matches, some crazy shake-up in the standings.
C9 Boost taking down the captain of Bandits.
I can be even better than last year.
I'm going to support my team, and I'll die with my team, win, lose, or go.
Oh, the confirm with the stand medium counter hit.
Dual Kevin, able to close it out.
I'm gonna keep winning. I'll let y'all decide.
You only get this type of action here on Street Fighter League.
Wow, he's in the stands talking to the other team. This is not a good look for JB. The delay on the wake up.
Sit in that chair because you suck. You couldn't do nothing.
And that is gonna be it. Fighting spirit. And the RD and the Bandits are your Street Fighter League US champions.
I'm excited. Punk's gonna be able to close it out like that. Oh yeah, great stuff from
He makes it very clear when he's on a level above you.
We have the big offline finals for Street Fighter League live in January. You can purchase your tickets now.
Is not headed for disaster, as you say. The Exalted One's awakening is simply the first step towards the birth of a brand new world. Everything will be destroyed to be born anew.
We're going to finish the work that Red started. We won't let you awaken it.
I get it that you want to protect Ratha. But all you're doing is making him suffer. Ratha here is the one paying the price for your selfish obsession with the Nergigante. Let's go, Rathi! Fire!
It may be impossible impossible to save the world without Ratha's help.
Bonds of friendship between riders and hunters. Looks like the children really are our future.
Look it up! Understood!
I won't miss!
Time to put our kinship to the test!
This is where it all ends.
Fighting Spirit versus Bandits is our last team battle to send us home. We just saw Cloud9 versus FlyQuest. They came out with a big one, 40 points on the board versus Cloud9. But this next one is pretty big. Fighting Spirit sitting at third place, 210 points. Bandits at 190 points, sitting at fifth place. Only above them, Shopify Rebellion. Now,
Right in
just
between.
to make this clear, Shopify Rebellion beat them last time. So now, Bandits needs at least 20 points to jump over Shopify Rebellion and actually be in the playoff picture.
That's right.
This is a pivotal game for Bandits, which is crazy considering there are returning champions as well as just being some of the major heavy hitters consistently all across SFL US Pro for the remainder forever since we've started. So this is going to be a big one, but think about the fact that they have to fight Fighting Spirit. Also,
that's tough.
Past champions, but also on the same note where they are a lot more comfortable than Bandits would be. They could really hurt Bandits going forward. This is a must-win scenario for Bandits.
With how much is on the line for the Bandits, I'm sure Fighting Spirit, they're going to be gearing up and getting ready to play spoiler for this team. And I got to imagine, too, I mean, for them, they're already in. They want to get as much of a favorable seeding as possible. They might want to get that second place. Who knows? They only are 10 points away from that second place spot, considering Cloud9 wasn't able to score any points. But again, it is all up to the Bandits. Again, they are not in a position where they can lose anything. They have to get as many points as possible. And with the current order, you have Louis Man starting off first with Dalsim. Then, oh man, it's a pure DR affair. I just realized it. Kaba and then Mena RD towards the end. Holy.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, up against this Fighting Spirit squad, listen, one of the things that was said early in the season is that, like, all of these guys are hitters, bro. All of them are killers. The entire squad of Fighting Spirit can beat you up. But going up against Bandits, it's a lot more in contention. However, who do you send up against Louis, man, right out of, if just on paper, if you're like on paper,
Bison.
It's
hard to call DCQ going up first, because I personally would love to see the DCQ versus Mena, but if you're trying to play spoiler as much as possible, then maybe. I'm not even too sure, man. It's hard. It's so hard to call. I don't want to put DCQ up there because he's just so pivotal in the anchor spot. His adaptation skills towards the very end in a long set is absolutely insane. But maybe Cien DJ. I always thought DJ gave Dalsim the hardest time, to be quite honest with you. Drive Rush just moves on in like that. The Fireball game, just as potent, being able to cover the air as well in case of the mix-up of the Fireball. It's like a flash kick. I personally would send up Cien.
Cien in that first spot. Okay, so Cien in the first spot. What about versus Kaba on the second spot from Fighting Spirit? Who do you send up to stop the Guile? The Kaba Guile, who's definitely been cooking.
I like NL.
NL.
I love Akuma in that matchup.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. You get the damage. You get the payout. NL definitely plays crazy. He hasn't had the best 2 weeks unfortunately, because I feel like didn't he lose the last one?
Yeah,
the week before?
yeah.
So it's not looking too good for NL, but NL's rebuttal is always really good. But
I just like the character on paper, right? Being able to cover both the air and the ground pretty effectively against a Guile player too. So that's actually kind of a very interesting feat to like see if he could rise up to the challenge. But into the last one, it has to be like Chad's going to be agreeing about this. Everybody in the world will agree with this. It has to be DCQ.
It has to be DCQ. I mean, look, I'm not going to disagree with you. I feel like this is more on Bandits to kind of like shift their game plan around. But I mean, obviously they're away, so this is a very big benefit, and it hurts Bandits. It benefits Fighting Spirit. It hurts Bandits. Fighting Spirit already has wind of the lineup as per the rules go. But enough talking from us. We are going to send it to the stage. RobTV is on the stage with Fighting Spirit's team leader. It's going to be none other than Oil King.
I am with El Capitan of Team Fighting Spirit. Of course, a former Street Fighter League champion. That is Oil King. What's going on, bro?
Hey, hi, Rob. I'm good. Thank you.
Oil King, right now, you guys are in an interesting position. I'm going to start things off with last week. You go up against Shopify Rebellion, and there was a pretty surprising result. What do you think went wrong? What happened there?
I think that last week they played pretty good. No matter 10 point, even 20 point, they play almost perfect. I think if the energy like last week, no matter what team, they can do it. And I would say even Shopify now is the 5th place. They're still a pretty strong team.
So speaking of strong teams, you know a thing or two about that, as you have literally, as I alluded to, you've won a Street Fighter League United States Championship. But this team that you're going against next, they have too. You guys are both the last 2 Street Fighter League champions that we've had here. How important do you think that experience is as far as having already won a championship? And do you think you can make it back to that this year?
We hope we can make it back in the playoff. But this week is like still the regular season. But we will try our best. Try to get some information, get ready in the playoff. And of course, we are not guaranteeing playoff yet because last week, the whole situation is a little mixed now. But no matter what, try our best. Of course, they have Mena, they have Kaba, they have Duiman, they have Jen. They are a strong team also. Try our best.
So as far as this match, what exactly is on the line for people at home who might not know? Why is this an important match for both of these teams?
Because we both still have danger. We're not guaranteed qualify playoff with BD because Shopify still have chance. So no matter our team or Bandits, we still need to get some point. And which team get more point, the playoff C will be better.
Yeah.
Playoff C, if you are the 4th place, in the beginning you are away.
Are you nervous?
To be honest, maybe a little bit, but I believe when no matter me or my teammate, we on the stage, we can handle the pressure and the nervous.
As soon as his feet is to the fire, he is confident that he is going to deliver, just like we saw his team do this same collective a few years ago. Champion versus champion, Bandits versus Fighting Spirit. It is going to be a crazy one. Oil King, best of luck, brother.
Thanks, Rob.
A lot of nerves, a lot of anxiety. Who could blame them? Fighting Spirit, they got a lot to prove in regards to the year that they had last year at Street Fighter 6. So with that in mind, again, Oil King, respectively, wants to really play spoiler to the Bandits crew, and I don't blame them. In comparison to Shopify Rebellion or the Bandits, I don't really know which one truly is the lesser of two evils. You've got a full DR squad that's got in full motion towards the end of this season with such a strong background in both how they want to play, their group synergy, etc. Then you have Shopify Rebellion with potentially 2.5 captains, I would say, at this point with their squad. So it is really kind of hard to choose between the two. I mean, statistically, they're pretty damn close to each other. But one of the things we didn't get to consider is the fact that, Oil King, he's been like kind of stepping it up as more of the facilitator. I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to kind of like move on in. We talked about Sien possibly playing up first in this whole affair, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the time for Oil King to step up because, again, as the captains are, they have to lead by example. And one of those guys that have been doing so is Mena RD, right? He's been trying to do so much for not only his community, but for his team right now, putting them on his back. He's been in the anchor spot a lot. I wonder how much of that has really kind of like dawned on him thus far because they are currently in an elimination spot. They are currently in a process where they have to secure this W no matter what. And we do have that interview coming up with RobTV to get the big scoop coming in with the big champ that is Mena RD, part of Bandits.
Yeah, it is showtime. Y'all see the man to my left? Y'all see that jersey? Championships. Minna RD. What is going on with you, bro?
Chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Are you really chilling right now, or are you just saying that?
I am chilling.
You know, Minna RD, it's interesting you say that. I feel like normally you always have a chip on your shoulder, or that is when you tend to perform the best. You usually let us know what that chip is. Exactly right now, what is it? Is there something that you are trying to prove?
I'm just trying to survive, man. Honestly, I feel like it's just it's a little bit difficult to compete right now, and I just want to survive. I just want to make it to the playoffs and come more prepared, you know?
Survive?
Yeah.
As someone who knows you personally, I have never, ever heard you say anything like that.
Yeah.
Is there some doubt? It's a difference between surviving and being a hunter.
Nah, not at all. Honestly, it's just I'm being realistic right now. I'm just not feeling at my 100%. I think I'll be able to make it to the playoffs, and then I can prepare better. But I feel like you still can't sleep on me, you know? I still can make it and pull through, and who knows what can happen. At the end of the day, I'm just going to try my best and then put up a fight.
Well, we've seen what you've done already. We've seen you carry multiple teams throughout Street Fighter League. And then last year, most importantly, to be honest, in the World Finals, you actually had to carry respectfully in the World Finals. You pretty much beat Team Japan on your lonesome on the biggest stage. This year, it hasn't been like that. Your team has actually been stepping up to the plate. What has that been like for you?
It feels amazing, honestly. Louisman has been, and Kava has his best season in SFL ever. And Louisman is just amazing, you know. And Jen, of course, it's been a little bit rough, but it's still trying. It feels really good to see the team perform well, and it motivates me to try to be better. This has been for sure my worst season, because even when the team hasn't performed well, I've always had an amazing SFL. But it's not always going to be like that, and I have to know how to bounce back and how to deal with these things.
So with you guys going up against Fighting Spirit, they were the champs the year before you guys. This is actually Street Fighter League champ versus Street Fighter League champ. How do you get your teammates ready for a moment that's this big? Everybody at home is watching, everybody in DR, and of course for Jen, everybody back home in China. How do you get them to handle this pressure?
It's easy, man. The US is a very big country, but it ain't bigger than the world, and we're the world champions. It's that easy.
You're talking about you got to be realistic. You're a guy from the Dominican Republic. From the struggle in the Dominican Republic specifically. Came from nothing. Dirt roads, electricity problems, all of that. You did not get here by being realistic. Are you sure that guy that was hungry and struggling to make it up to this point, before the fame, before the money, do you think that he will be comfortable with what you're saying right now? Survival, be realistic.
He would, man, because it's all through God at the end of the day, and the faith that I have in God, because He's the one that makes the impossible possible. You feel me? The reality is the reality, but what He can make through me, it's a completely different thing, and my belief is there with Him.
Minna RD, there is a reason why we respect you to this level, and that answer right there is one of them. Brother, best of luck in your next match. The only two-time Capcom Cup champ, Street Fighter League world champ, and now we're about to see if Team Bandits can make it back to the playoffs.
Put up or shut up time right now for Bandits. And look, Minna going into this, you can feel the desperation. My man said, look, I'm just trying to survive out here. And look, he is in a very dangerous spot. The whole team is. They are in an elimination spot, like Vicious just said. It is a very scary spot to be in, especially even Oil King understands that both of these teams are really strong and you don't want to be there. Something I alluded to earlier, Kaba being on this team. My man has been cooking this season, having one of the greatest seasons he's had out there. Truly. And it's because he has the experience. He's been putting in work all around the globe as well. Right. And it really does come to a head. And then, of course, you still have Louis, man, and Zen. You have an amazing team
Louis,
on your hand.
I gotta say,
right?
man, he's got to be like my MVP pick.
I'm
at
just
least
saying.
for like the Bandits camp. I mean, between the two, it really is a toss-up. But no, you prove a very valid point, man. Both Louis, man, and Jen. Jen's been here a few times, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'm already forgetting because it's been a long
Start
week.
to blend together.
Yeah, multiple weeks, right? But I gotta say, man, Louis Man showing up, he's got to be like Rookie of the Year, if anything, right?
Yo, I think so. I would not contest that at all. But also just the fact that, you know, you heard what Minna said, bro. Yo, the U.S. is a big place, or a small place, excuse me. We're world champions. And that right there kind of brings back home why he is the bull. And an SFL team champion. I can't wait to see what happens.
The world champion,
world champion, baby.
He brought it
It's
back
not
to the
easy.
U.S. for us.
Yes, exactly. That's our championship, too. I can't wait to wear my ring. I just be brandishing it all the time.
Dude, I wear it
But
at
the
every
fact-
finals, baby. Every finals.
But the fact remains that Bandits is in a do-or-die scenario. They need this victory. A very odd spot for Bandits, Minna, Kaba, and them to be in, especially being that they're world champs. Let's see what's going to happen as we get to the final team battle of SFL before these offline finals. I better see you guys there. It's about to go down. Fighting Spirit versus Bandits. It ends here. Oh, it is the jump. Oh. What? I mean, this is a very weird match right here. I can tell you this right now, no matter what. But look, Louis Man still holding it down, though. Oh my God, the full screen? Level 2. Already with one round under his belt. Oil King.
Oh, the anti-jump low, caught it. I mean, it's very distracting, right? That tornado being able to block his body.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah. Being able to pass the projectile, one of the main things we talk about is Dalsum. That float, so pivotal. The mountain rising up.
Oh, goes up, gets the throw. While he's holding the parry. Uh-oh, way to go straight into the level 3. That's going to be CA damage as well. Pretty good scaling, but considering how he started it off, but he does have this corner position. 1 bar on the side of Oil King.
Damn, that's a lot of damage to the drive gauge and the health bar. Wait, it's coming back!
Oh, that was so cheap. Covered his escape.
Oh, no,
There's
wait.
the level 2.
You can teleport out.
I'm out.
No!
Oh, landed on top of the tornado. The pickup from Oil King. Oh my God, the HP spinning mixer to close it out. Game number 1 already. Shopify Rebellion jumping in the rafters. Remember, first to 2. I mean, you said it yourself, man. Louis, man, in contention for MVP, man. I mean, look.
Rookie of the year, at least.
Just saying, bro. Happy to see him here just as well. Said the same thing about Uriel. So sick to see him here. So much representation.
Man, the new challenges here for Street Fighter League, they've been doing a phenomenal job.
Oh, I like that. The new challenges. That was sick. I got a dappy for that one. That was good.
Oh, thank you, man.
Okay.
OD.
Oh, jumps over.
Way to contest against the teleport too. Not afraid of the mix.
Man, Oil King seems pretty versed in this matchup, I gotta say. Oof. Sends out the fireball.
Yeah, you got the maze going on too. I think Louis, man, is totally fine with being in this corner. That trade-off is going to be just fine as well. The roundhouse against the whirlwinds. Over onto the other side. Watch out! You still got the fire!
Wow.
I love that. It just covers his tracks, man.
I made a mistake. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But you're not going to continue this combo on me. I know that. Oh, man. The fact that Oil King is willing to play this slower paced game and doing pretty well at it, especially to get the first game, says a lot. Drill gets the hit. Louis, man, trying to get his game started.
Truly, man. Again, there's only a few characters that really force you to play a different type of style, right? One of them being Zangief, the other 100% Dalsum.
Yeah. Really kind of goes against like kind of the engine of the game, how he plays. Like he's like, look, he's going to have limbs there that's going to kind of stop that approach. Oh, wow, big counter.
That wasn't even enough for the punish counter to link the stand jab?
I think it's because he hit him so high. Off the wall to avoid the fireball. Oh, no,
the fireball.
And he got a combo from it. This dude, Louis, man, is ridiculous. What? That was so sick.
That was kind of messed up. That was actually kind of messed up. There were 2 seconds on the clock. I don't mind the expenditure of the level 1. It looked kind of fancy.
A little too fancy for you. Oh, drive reversal. Gonna get the Cyclone combo follow up in the corner.
Oh, we got the hard juggle.
Wow, reset in the throw. Look at the life bar. It is in peril. One more guess for life. Oh, and the perfect to get the round count back. Shopify Rebellion in the stands, clapping it up something crazy.
Louis, man, doing it for the team right now still. As much as he could. He needs to stay alive in this round, play that extra game. Meanwhile, Oil King, he's so close to bringing their team one step forward.
Oh, wait a minute. Big pickup. He's got the level 3. You know he's going to spend it. Louis Man answers back. Remember, this is best of 3, first of 2. And it's going to be Louis Man getting one on the board for the Bandits. Oh, man. This is nerve-wracking, bro. One game apiece. DCQ walking around like he's just surveying the area. He's like, I can't believe this. They got me sweating right now. Oh, my God.
Tell me it's real what I'm looking at right now, Steve. We're looking at 1-1. Louis Man with the big rebuttal against Oil King. And this is still 2 out of 3 territory, baby.
Yeah, man. First fight of this team battle between Bandits and Fighting Spirit. They know a lot is on the line. Louis Man brought it back. Something crazy right there. Some ridiculous confirms. Like you said before, man. Definitely in the running for MVP and or Rookie of the Year. And look at this. Now the pace is all the way slower now. This is a Dawson pace game. Even the elephants are like, oh, we're going to be here a while.
Yeah, it's like you must be new here, Rashid. You better take a seat, buddy. Right here with me.
What a backdash.
Oh, boy. Stop in love with this. Wait, what?
Didn't do anything with it, though.
Oh, slapping him around a little bit. Damn, this exchange is getting nasty.
Yo, the trade combos from Oil King.
Trade with anything. He's got all the oil in the world. Oh, you trying to grab him that far? I love how that whiff. Yeah, we don't really get to see that whiff, right?
We really don't. I was like, man, that's a new one. That animation. Okay, sends out the OD fireball. I like the defense on the side of Oil King.
That was a manual block.
Okay.
Very necessary.
Off the wall, off the backboard. And Dawson was like, nah, not on my watch. And another burnout scenario for Oil King. I feel like that's what's happening. Oh, the SRK! What a return!
Wait. If you get the side switch again, you still have a good amount of time to get that side switch.
Oh, wow, he missed it. He did actually call him out with the jump with the fake out teleport, who stayed in front. He almost had a trade again. Rashid's in burnout. Finally gets some life back. It's not going to be enough. Set him on fire. Drop the sun on him. Louis Man.
Drop the whole sun on him.
Drop the sun on him. Sunny D.
Huh?
Sunny Dawson.
Oh. Got it. Sunny D.
Okay. Pressure in the corner. Oil King trying to take up the pace. Trying to step on the gas. Trying to force a reaction out of Louis Man. He gets his throw in the corner, but look at the drive bar. Louis Man has to do something.
And that something is wake-up buttons. You know what? If it works, it works. Man, not until that point, though. The DI on the other side.
Back to the corner. Back to burnout. Gets the slide. Uh-oh.
That was hella.
That was meaty.
Oh, stay out.
Oh, and just an instant retaliation. Set point on both sides here.
Oh, boy.
Oil King and Louis Man. Bandits and Fighting Spirit.
So close in resources as well. Both about to build level 2. We know for sure. Oh, man. He has been calling those out a bunch. He's been going back and forth with the dashes in anticipation for that fireball. Louis Man, he has to take note of it. That's the second time in a row.
Yeah, and he's lost a lot of life because of it. And he still's got this corner position. Louis Man in a lot of trouble. Burnout is right there. Drive reversal, not going to do it. HP spinning mixer. That is going to be for Fighting Spirit. And right now, the Bandits' dream of going into the playoffs is looking a lot further away.
This is looking very clutch right now. Oil King coming in after sitting out a few weeks, coming in the clutch to take out Louis Man. I feel like one of the bigger threats that you could have experienced within the Bandits camp. Now, you have the brothers, the Bash brothers, coming up next. Kaba stepping up for the middle spot. Who are we sending from Fighting Spirit? Again, it has to be NL, right?
I feel like it has to be NL. But I don't know. Wait a minute, though. I'm not even sure who's coming up. But once again, this is super scary if you're Bandits. If you're Mena, you're terrified.
Uh-oh. Is that who I think it is?
Is that the one? Is that the guy? DCQ coming up to make sure we get 10 points versus this Fighting Spirit team. You need Kaba to get this W. Oh man, they counterpicked the hell out of him. They knew exactly what they was doing. They was like, you know what? We finna make him have the fight of his life. If you actually gonna get this spot for your team, you finna have the fight of your life. But it could be one hell of a W. If he gets this win versus DCQ.
Are we going in?
Get ready for the next match. It's going to be Fighting Spirits DCQ versus Kaba to send us to the final. But I'm more I'm going to be real. I'm more interested in what's going to happen in this final match. Because right here, we've been talking about... Listen, no, because look.
I'm listening.
Because look, DCQ and versus Kaba, this is going to be a very big match. But if Kaba gets this 10, they still need this next match in order to get the 20 points that they need. So that's why it's going to be super important. Early perfect parry, sweet chin music.
Makes sense. I get that. If you want to talk about the last engagement they had, again, NL actually took down Mena at the very last game, so maybe that's why they're confident in putting up NL for the anchor. I do like this decision from this team. Fighting Spirit putting up DCQ. This guy's putting up boards. He's putting up numbers every time. Damn, that was actually disgusting.
Oh, and I was about to say, working on ends the first round with a perfect. Once again, we're still in the first of two, best of three scenario. You need 2 games to get the dub here. You won't get an extra. Kaba taking this one a little more seriously.
Yeah, he was waiting on that. Even from like 3-4 to 4, pretty much full screen. Hiding the OD Cycle Crusher charge. It's like, bro, bam. Oh, he breaks the... Oh, that's where the ducks come from?
Oh, that's sick. I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
I really did not know that.
He freed the ducks. Oh, he freed himself up, though.
And he's got 3 bars. You got to be careful. That next hit can be something to end the match if done properly. Andy's in burnout. Oh, my gosh. Stand-like kick from Kaba. He's walking in DI to get the stun. This should be the end of the first game if done properly.
100%.
DCQ not letting that one go. That's going to be game number 1, Fighting Spirit.
Un poquito más fresco.
That'd be kind of crazy if the ducks just kind of like helped out Bison. They're like the most evil ducks. They just know karate. They just chop them down like regular show.
I knew it was coming. What's the thought process though if you're Kaba right here? Because that was a pretty dominant first game.
I don't think there's going to be like enough time for him to really thoroughly assess the type of aggression that DCQ is kind of throwing out there thus far. I don't think Bison does poorly against this matchup at all, by the way. I think he does pretty well. I want to say his scissor kick kind of occupies a lot of the space that Guile wants to throw out with the normals. I think Bison has a great answer against the fireballs. This really is a tough one, I think.
Yeah, this is really tough. But once again, Kaba has definitely gotten over a lot of humps in his gameplay career. This is no different. It just so happens to be a lot bigger hill to get over. Perfect parry. He's got the corner positioning and the knockdown. Momentum in his favor. Flash kick to catch it. Hold on. Playing back a little bit. I like this pace already. You can see him playing back to this range where scissors kick is going to be a little less effective, but it does not stop DCQ from going forward anyway and gets a nice little combo into the reset.
Oh, that could have been a big hell attack if they were engaging air to air like that.
Okay.
DCQ not ready for the second jump in from Kaba. We talked about how much ground control Guile players have. Kaba, he's very versatile in both regards. He's pretty sneaky when it comes to the air approach. Back into the ground game. How many throws are you going to take? That was like a counter hit towards the end of it as well. DCQ tried to press a button, delayed it as much as possible.
Okay, looking for an interaction mid-screen. The Soulbot gets the hit. I like what Kaba's doing. He's slowing it down.
Oh, that is a punish again. Let's push back on the system. What? You are a board?
I think that's what he said.
Oh!
Mine still there. This is it. Forward throw to the corner. Oh, I like that. Walks forward into the jab. Confirm. Into level 3. Hold these booms. Here come the boots. Knocked down in the corner.
Choosing the aggression. Drive rushes to the bazooka knee.
Kaba has an opportunity to get a game on the board. That's forward throw. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. So much room to work with now.
You got to be careful. He's got 3 bars, and you know he doesn't even need all 3 of those. Dunk. He still needs 1 more, though.
That's a bad sign, Steve. Plus frames after that. Throw, drive rush forward. You get to do the DI, and you have critical art. You don't even need it. Level 2, Psycho Punishment. Oh, that is bad news bears. That is so unlucky.
Oh my gosh. And look at the life bar. He was right there. And right now, this could go down as one of the worst situations for Bandits if they do not get this game, putting all the pressure on Mena.
This is looking like Street Fighter 2, the movie right now, Steve. Who wants to go home? And who wants to go with me? Oh, level 1, I'm going with Guile. 100%.
Perfect parry. I like that. That way he steers it back so he doesn't have to worry about the flash kick. Knows the Kaba's looking for it. Oof. Had the counter hit. Oh,
damn.
Waiting for it. Finally pulls the trigger on the OD Psycho Crusher. He's got 2 bars. He's not going to use anything just yet, but the next interaction
this is gonna
could
be deadly.
the last interaction. Oh my God, he jabbed out of there. Give me another game, Kaba. Give me another game.
One more.
Please.
Flash kick!
Oh, I thought he fell on it. Why did he not have a hitbox? Oh my God.
Puts himself in burnout. So dangerous. DCQ. Could have been something wild.
He catches him out of the air.
It's so close. Both in burnout, baby. Boom parade coming in. He could potentially get the chip. But so could DCQ.
What an anti-air.
You can't throw anymore. Psycho Crusher perhaps? No.
Oh my God, this dude Kaba is ridiculous. Oh, the fight of his life. Time. That's a game, 1st to 2 territory, like I said before. It is still best of 3. Kaba, oh my God. This is what I'm talking about. Right here, this is what I'm talking about. Look at Oil King in his ear. My man Kaba down here, solo, Agua. That's all I need. Agua, booms, boots. That's it. Oh man, we're going into this 3rd game. Let's go.
Kind of intense, right? Those baby booms were so clutch. The recognition to the game sense coming in from Kaba. Very well done. We got the anti-airs and the big interruption against the overhead. DCQ firing back. Wake up, low medium kick. That was a counter hit. That's so dangerous being up close. Psycho Mind applied. What are you going to do about this? OD flash kick? You already know it.
Get off of me. Man, my man is not giving up on the overhead. Neutral jump, the chop! Big damage on the board right here. Oh, what?
Huh? Could have been level 1.
Definitely, that's what I thought we were going to get. The boom. Not this time. Spaced out enough. Anti-air. He's getting closer and closer, but now you got to watch. Oh, wow, the jump.
That was so early. That was actually so early.
Oh.
He anticipated DCQ reacting with the hell attack this time. Really well played from Kaba. There's no way that was the missed input for flash kick, right? There was
I
no
don't
way.
think so.
I don't think so either. Not with that.
Because he's been using devil's reverse a lot to like get over a lot of the projectiles. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't work that way.
Oh, overhead. You got him. I got one too. Step kick, pushing him back to this corner. It's DCQ.
Oh!
Anti-air is on lock. Life lead in favor.
That counts.
Of DCQ right now. But he's got 3 bars. You better be careful with these booms. You know he's looking for them.
That was a counter hit. Didn't believe in it.
Oh! Back
what a back dash!
The trade. The lore battle continues.
He's fishing for it, Steve. Those roundhouses are going to come for Bison. Not yet, though. Not in this round. Finishing it off with a level 1. We are so close. Ladies and gentlemen, final game, final round. It's ever so important for both teams.
Oh my gosh, the overhead right out of the gate. He's got 2 bars. Kaba on the fence does another OD flash kick. Oh, gravity defying kick. He defied life or death.
He kicked Bison's ass so hard. The next Bison wannabe is gonna feel it.
Oh, hold on. Big damage, raw level 3. He said I shook his arm out, more booms to come. He falls on another one. This isn't looking good, the whiff punish coming from DCQ. He's got 2 bars, working on a 3rd. He did it again. Oh, that is gonna do it. Kaba puts 10 on the board for Bandits. Oh my God, what a set. This is what I'm alive for. Right here, these kind of games. Find me better, Street Fighter. You gonna tell me that wasn't godlike? You gonna tell me that set wasn't ridiculous? The entire arena in there standing up watching these matches. And that's not even the last one. Now, it's even more important because they absolutely need this. They absolutely need this last game. If they want anything to happen, we will not be going into overtime. So this is do or die. Bandits sends up the bull. Oh my God. That's
nuts. That's actually nuts. The early level 3 to set the precedence the entire way through. After that, DCQ was shook. Yeah. There is some sort of aura about Cabo this season that is immeasurable, incomparable to the other seasons that he's played thus far. Clearly, this is the big evolution of Cabo.
You thought the only person on this team that was going to get a W versus DCQ was Mena? You took your eyes off the ball. Cabo, still here, baby. Look at him rubbing his hands together like, yeah, baby.
That was me.
Yeah, I did that. That was me.
Excellent.
Yo, Cabo and NL stepping up to the plate. Look at Mena's face. Oh, you know what's on the line right now.
Oh, look at that, dude. When his eyebrows hit a certain degree, that's how you know it's serious business.
Oh, the daps. NL dapping the rest of the squad before he sits down. You can see the pressure on Mena's face. As we get down to it, playoff life on the line. 20 points needed to succeed. They needed only 20. Louis, man, not able to close out. Cabo brings home 10. They still need 10 more. There will be no overtime. This is the time. Let's go.
Looking at it again, we talked about it, what happened the first engagement. Mena off to a fantastic start. In comparison to what had happened in week number 5, NL actually took it down at the very last second with that 3-2. Man, the control now all in NL's favor. Roundhouse Tatsu.
Look at the damage output for Akuma.
And off of 2.5 touches, full control now for NL. You got to keep him in place. That standing medium punch being plus. You can't get out for free.
Demon flip, guillotine, jumps out of there, blocks, parries the overhead. Sweep, hop to the other side, and an offensive throw. Keeps the corner position. Mena RD's got a chance, but it whiffs in front of him. He isn't burnout, though. A good DI to a fireball right here would be big trouble. Gets the slide instead. Another throw. He knows that he's looking for the DI, but he's got 2 bars of super. Parry. No, he hopped through to the other side. This dude, man, is ridiculous. He's locked in. You know he's locked in. My man is talking to himself right now. Tatsu. Heavy kick Tatsu gets great carry and knockdown. Every player watching this right now.
He's been around the world specifically for this character, for this moment right here. The big throw bait, the lightning beast, set up Blanca Chan. Out of there is NL!
Blanca Chan. Welcome to the gift shop. Okay. Drive rush forward. Look at this life lead on the side of Mena RD and Bandits right now. Still, he has 2 bars and he's about to get a 3rd. Critical art on the table.
So tough too. Whilst having critical art, he is down a bunch in the life. Medium punch from Blanca. So much range on that. But man, if had NL just been a little bit further, a little bit on time, that crouching medium punch could have gotten counterpoked by Akuma's own medium punch. And it was down to pretty much one last hit. With how much drive gauge NL had, a single hit confirm leads to that critical art and would have been disastrous for Mena RD.
Who is Mena talking to? He ain't got no headset on.
Me.
He just talking to himself.
He's talking to us.
He's like, bro, y'all think I'm playing? Wipe his head. He's like, yo, you think I'm playing? Yo, this dude, man, is ridiculous. They got a whole round table of Fighting Spirit players over there like, yo, this dude is ridiculous. I don't... Yo. Okay, after much deliberation, NL goes back in.
This is a whole different look, though, right? We talked about what had happened in week number 5. Mena RD had actually stuck it out with the Zangief initially. Got the first W. Got a similar start now. He just needs 2 more to close out against NL with a different character, a different look. Yeah, you try to jump out. No, those pre-jump frames are getting caught.
Target combo into the heavy kick Tatsu. Push to the corner.
Oh, he's down there. No, sir.
The cower stance, not going to get him out of danger. NL on the lead right now.
And Shopify Rebellion, they're all on their feet, rooting for the opposition. They're rooting for NL to take down Mena RD. The crowd is against him. That's why Mena RD doesn't have the headset on. He wants to feel the energy of the crowd with him or against him. He's talked about it in plenty of interviews.
Okay. Push to the corner. The jump back from NL to counter the ball in the corner. Remember, this is best of 5 to 3 territory. What a call out on the air fireball.
He was invulnerable to all of it. Did you see that? Oh, stinky feet.
You know his feet stink. He just walk around the jungle with no shoes on. That's crazy. Welcome to the gift shop. Oh my God.
You're in the gift shop, baby. Looking so destructive. He still had Lightning Beast on him, too.
Nice break on the throw. Also, Blanca theme goes off.
Pretty hard, yeah.
Oh, the stare down. They know what's on the line.
He's waiting for a fireball. NL's not going to give it to him. Oh. As soon as he sees Mena RD moving around from this range, I guess you could fireball. The air fireball. Instead, though, that's a different approach. Roundhouse Tatsu, so much carry. Dude, from one side of the screen to the other. Air ball!
So much damage forward throw by Mena RD. Jumps back. NL trying not to engage. What a whip punish! Straight into the level 3 guy! Oh, jeez! You heard that car noise? The deed is done. Oh, he tried to slide.
You saw the startup of it. You thought. What a whiff punish from NL. And the fireball for the chip damage. That's going to be the game.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, I don't know if y'all saw it, but Hot Dog jumped. Hot Dog jumped.
He jumped out of the bun.
That's a hot dog on the floor. You can't eat that anymore.
It's
all right,
Air Dog. He's still there. He's airborne. He's airborne. Hot dog in space. Keep it down, Steve. Here we go. Don't look at me. Look at the screen, baby. Look at this. Mena RD off to a great start already. Back medium kick. He has to hold that. It is a guess. Cross frames on that. Dash up. Bite him again. Looking like a hot dog himself. Trying to be rather tasty. The anti-air.
Baited.
No.
Big damage here. He's going to be able to close out. Once again, we got to point out that guy Akuma cannot take a hit.
Damn, now literally Hot Dog is turning away from the action. He actually left. He was about to leave.
Oh, gets the throw. Everybody tuned in. The entire arena is quiet right now. I mean, potentially this could be the first time in what?
Oh, what a call out, Steve.
This could be the first time in I don't know how long where we have not seen Mena be part of the playoffs, let alone not going to an SFL Finals. Perfect parry. Oh, the air ball finds its mark.
Again! With the OD uppercut.
Really careful. That's another round on the board. NL.
This guy's crazy. This guy's actually crazy. 2 back-to-back OD uppercuts upon wake-up.
Oh, the big jump in. He finds it. Knockdown. Wake up. OD uppercut again from NL. Will not be deterred. Double flip to get in. Ooh. Oh, the jump back. Are you spinning that? I'm spinning that.
Spin it all.
He's going to get the knockdown in the corner for sure, but don't forget there's 3 bars on the side.
Yeah, the objective for the burnout. Oh, that's tough to man.
Back throw, but out of the corner. Chip is an issue. More fireballs from the side of Akuma.
He's within range for the slide. Oh, you got level 1!
What a series. Mena RD.
Punched it in the calculator.
2-1 in the set right now. One more. And Bandits is secured. But we still need to do the numbering. We need to see, mathematician-wise, who's going to make it through. Because I believe we're going to have a 3-way tie.
Might be crouched. Ooh, that was just a little bit awkward of the timing. We love the counter pokes from the crouching medium into the Tatsus for the carry. What are you going to do about it? Knocking on the door. You thought Mena RD was going to get out with movement? No, sir. Mena RD gets the forward throw. Again, applying plus frame pressure off of the standing medium punch. That's how we got here in the first place. Record scratch. You might be thinking to yourself.
Dead.
How did I get here? Well, it all came from the standing medium punch, baby.
Right.
This sequencing was fantastic from NL.
Oh, gets the forward throw. Another one. Counter hit. Caught a jab, maybe. Parry.
That would have worked too.
Oh, almost had a trade combo. NL ready. Overhead works this time. He's going to get a third bar. This might be the end. We might be going to one more game. The level 3, big damage on the board. Almost a perfect, but we got one more, and that is no more. NL taking it over Mena RD. Oh no. We're going to a final game. Let's go, SFL. Damn, find me better, Street Fighter. To get into the playoffs, Vincent.
There he is.
To get into the playoffs.
There he is.
Oh, let's go. Final game. Who is going to go home? Oh, my God. And who's going to go on the
That
playoffs?
is huge. The damage is there. So is the quarter positioning.
Oh, big damage. Oh, gets the counter hit. Side switch. Air ball combo. Keeps the corner, but jumps back just in case. Oh, come on. Drive rush in. Damage. Toys on the floor. Didn't I tell you to pick this up? Oh
He
no.
was saving it for later. Playtime's not over yet, Steve. We got 15 more minutes.
Oh, and set point coming up right now for Mena RD NL. What is your rebuttal? Fighting Spirit knows how dangerous you guys can be. They don't want to see you in the playoffs. They don't even want you to be there. The DI's gonna hit.
Knock him back down. He might see an activation.
Oh, target combo, gets the knockdown, drive rush forward.
Oh, you can't let off the gas. You really cannot let off the gas if you're NL. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, watch out for the OD up ball. No, it's not going to be it. Then RD calculating what to do with his OD gauge. He goes above and beyond it. It's going to be enough damage to level 3. He's going to get it, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to kill? 900 health. It's yellow.
Oh my God! The back throw from NL. Oh my God, the hit! That's gonna be it! We're going to a final game! He doesn't even need to use any bar! We're going to one bar! Man, find me better, Street Fighter! You didn't see this coming! Oh, boy.
We all thought it was going to kill, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, my heart
from the desk, in the chat, even all the way across the world.
Oh God, the slide. Kind of clapping it up because he finds a hit, but still level 3 on the table. You gotta be careful. OD fireball gets away from the blocker Chandal. Perfect parry.
The making, man. This could be the elimination of the Bandits, or it could be their inception into the playoffs for this season.
60 seconds just about left on the clock. Getting closer and closer to this corner, and look at the drive bar.
With the control.
Look at the drive bar, Mena. This isn't good.
Cross cut.
But he's out.
Back throw incoming. No, he's trying to bait something out. He's trying to get the burnout as well. 3 bars to NL. I gotta say, this is looking like it's in his favor. With this burnout, you might be able to sneak something in. And Mena RD, he was ready for it. We're gonna get the lightning beast. If he can get a block string going, NL also in critical danger. That punish counter is everything. The Bandits, they're gonna be making it into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God. Can you ever deny Mena RD and the Bandits? Can you ever deny Mena RD and the Bandits? What a way to rebuttal. Their chances of making to the playoff slim. It was all on this last game, this last team battle, and it looks like it was going to go the way of Fighting Spirit. 10 points to Oil King versus Louis Man. We go to DCQ versus Kaba. Kaba bring home a victory. 10 points on the board. We go to the final team match. NL versus Mena. We are aware of the results the first time they met. Mena with the Blanca, NL with the Akuma. We had some of the craziest close calls. Nothing but fender benders. Nothing you can call the insurance company about. But it gets down to the tail end, and it goes to Mena RD and the Bandits. Damn, that was some good Street Fighter. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. An ending to one of the most amazing matches for Street Fighter League this season. For the first time ever, we did have a 3-way tie. Fighting Spirit, Cloud9, and Bandits all tied when it was said and done. And with that, it does make us in a very, very precarious situation. But luckily, we had the math, we had the rounds, and we had the battle points. So this is how it breaks down. Bandits has the lowest point total in the 3-way tie between Bandits, Cloud9, and Fighting Spirit. Cloud9 and Fighting Spirit tied in points goes into battle difference because of that. And if you go to the battle difference, you see that it is still tied. Now, after that battle difference, it goes to...
Insane.
It's actually crazy. Since they're tied there, it goes down to the round differential, and this is with all these teams played against each other throughout the season. Who won, who lost. With that in mind, it does go to Fighting Spirit with plus 17, staying at second place. In third place, it is Cloud9 with plus 4. And finally, in that fourth place is going to be Bandits, as you can see right there, with the round differential not being in their favor, holding it down at fourth place. That means we have our playoff teams, and man, it was not easy to call. Bandits just clutching it out, and oh my God, how do you take anything away from that Bandits team? How do you take anything away from any of these remaining teams?
It's actually kind of wild. You guys are looking to yourselves, man. Cloud9 and the Bandits, they got 220 apiece. Fact of the matter is, that could have been a whole different story. Just looking at the round differential, right?
Yes.
Back in week number 6, Cloud's clutch victory over the Bandits with the 40-0. That gave them the big head-to-head win. So that seeding was ever so important in that particular week, hence why it played out that way. In fact, I don't even know if the Bandits all the way through know what had just happened.
I don't know
and
either.
This is the best part. Now, we get to bring it over to RobTV to break the news and the rankings in totality, while also getting the feelings of the entirety of the Bandit camp, making it to another set of the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bandits.
Oh my God! We just witnessed one of the most intense matches in Street Fighter 6 history. Men of RD, Team Bandits, back up against the wall, fighting against Fighting Spirit at the end minute. You versus NL. Last game, last round to try to make it into the playoffs. Take me through what was going through your mind right there.
Honestly, we just prepared so much for that match for NL. And as a team, we worked together a lot to study the matches. And we just had our faith together. You know, we prayed before every match. We were all together, and it was beautiful. You know, at the end of the day, we kept it strong. We never stopped believing, and it went right.
In previous seasons of Street Fighter League, we've seen you have to do a bit of heavy lifting from time to time. Honestly, a lot of times. This time, your whole team, top to bottom, actually showed out the entire season. Kaba getting that all-important victory before yours as well. Tell me what you can say about your team.
Honestly, there's not much I could say except that I'm really proud of them. You know, Kaba is my brother from this career that I chose in life. Luimang is my actual brother, and Zen, one of, you know, my rivals I fought on the world stage. And all of them, we all just came together to play so good. There's nothing I could say. They just showed it the whole season, so I'm really proud of them.
Men of RD, we know that you came from nothing. Humble beginnings will be an understatement. And now you have built this life for yourself. Something that we haven't seen in a long time is you in a vulnerable position. You not exactly sure if you are going to be able to rise to the occasion. This is something brand new for a lot of viewers. Tell me where your headspace was at, and what does it mean to have been able to fight through all of that and show that you are still the bull, Men of RD?
All of us have moments of weaknesses, and we can all be at our best every single time. This was one of my moments because of technical things, because of life things. But at the end of the day, what you see as the bull, or what you see as the best version of ourselves, I think, and I really believe that is related to God and the things that He makes happens inside of us. I feel like the bull, and those wins that I was able to make was just God working through me to spread His word. That's how I see it, and that's what was going through my mind. I was like, I just have to keep my faith, and it doesn't matter how weak I think I am. If I'm with Him, I'm the strongest.
Men of RD, with that mentality, with all of you guys' hard work, we actually ended up with a 3-way tie for the first time in Street Fighter League history. I don't even know the results. Let's see where you guys ended up. Wow. 220 points, 3 ways, 4th place. What is your reaction to this?
Honestly, it's just a matter of, you know, the relief of being part of the playoffs and being able to prepare better. I wish, of course, that I got the 2nd place, but it is what it is, and I'm grateful for what we were able to achieve.
Mena RD at this point, Team Bandits overall, Louis Man, Rookie of the Year, point blank period. Kaba, the best season of Street Fighter League that you have had to date. And oh my goodness, Mena RD, through adversity, even at your lowest, you were able to clutch it out. Ladies and gentlemen, you only get this type of action right here at Street Fighter League.
Street Fighter League is getting to the end, the climax, if you will.
We have the best players in the world, and you do not want to miss what we have coming up next.
We just had some crazy matches, some crazy shake-up in the standings.
C9 Boost taking down the captain of Bandits.
I can be even better than last year.
I'm going to support my team, and I'll die with my team, win, lose, or go.
Confirm with the stand medium counter hit.
Dual Kevin, able to close it out.
I'm gonna keep winning. I'll let y'all decide.
You only get this type of action here on Street Fighter League.
Wow, he's in the stands talking to the other team. This is not a good look for JB. The delay on the wake up.
Sit in that chair because you suck. You couldn't do nothing.
And that is gonna be it. Fighting spirit. Mena RD and the Bandits are your Street Fighter League US champions.
I'm excited. To be able to close it out like that. Oh yeah, great stuff from Kaba. He makes it very clear when he's on a level above you.
We have the big offline finals for Street Fighter League live in January. You can purchase your tickets now.
The time has come to share with you news that's bleak but sadly true. I'm talking of the fell black blight, a spreading darkness, endless night.
The environment's changing and the monster population's taken a nosedive.
Blackgrass, rampaging monsters. What do you know of this corruption?
This so-called black mist is actually the black blight. Then there'll most likely be a blighted monster nearby too.
Looks like this whole village has been blighted!
Do we know what the blight is or why it's eating away at the world? No. But we know that it attacked our home and that it must be destroyed.
The kinship stone commands the might to purify this foul black blight.
And we're gonna stop the Black Blight!
We can befriend monsters easy enough, but other humans are a different story.
Hunters and riders.
Like, they both respect and live with monsters. They're the same that way.
I've been waiting my whole life for this. I want to help my friends, everyone.
But right now, evil is growing in power. And soon, this whole world shall be devoured.
Yeah! We got cause for concern! Ratha's blighted!
You can use it to stop the blight!
But I'm curious about this kinship with monsters stuff. So I was hoping you could show everyone what it means to be a rider.
And you heard the bald eagle of commentary. If you guys want to see exactly how this goes down live, make sure you get your tickets now. You want to see the games, you want to see the players, you want to see the FGC in person, you want to get some cool clothes, some Street Fighter merch, make sure you pull up to the finals offline live, because I promise you, you're going to see just how crazy it gets as we crown a winner for SFL US Pro, who's going to go and fight one of the other teams still remaining in the SFL World Finals. But with that, I just want to say, man, first off, I love you, Jeremy. Vicious, one of the best in the business. It's always a pleasure to share the mic with him, as well as RobTV holding it down, and all the amazing Street Fighter 6 players out there that have given their time, energy, and effort, that have come here, shown us these games, made me scream and lose my voice, as well as production as well, for allowing me to be here, hang out. I really do appreciate it. And as well, man, I just want to thank the community for allowing me to sit here, talk about Street Fighter fighting games, which you know I love, with all this energy. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Jeremy, talk to the people out there, bro.
Couldn't share the same sentiment any better than that. You guys are what makes the FGC.
Yeah.
Don't you ever forget about it. Those that are tuning in, those that put in the hard work. In fact, those that even play the game.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all. And of course, what better way to show that appreciation than with our final words from our captains. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite the journey, but we bid you adieu, and we appreciate you. We love you all. We got RobTV standing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Hollywood RobTV, and as you can see with me, I have the 4 captains from the Street Fighter League US Finals teams. First and foremost, I'm gonna start off with first place. First off, what can you tell me about the performance that you and your team had, and how are you going to prep for the finals to make sure that y'all make it to the Worlds?
Well, our team obviously did amazing, right? We got first place, which, you know, we wanted to get coming in here. I feel like to prep for the finals, I don't know what my team want to do. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm not much of a prepper myself.
Really?
Yeah, nah, I'm not much of a prepper myself. I just come, play, and, you know, I just feel like the way I play, I can always just come and play, and it's okay. You know, most times my team are in the room when we playing our sets is getting ready, and I'm just outside goofing around. Because, you know, I get very nervous before every match, so I feel like me doing something else and not trying to think about it so much, it helps me when I actually get to the match.
Do the nerves, that's actually pretty surprising. I don't want to harp on too long, but do the nerves just kind of go away after you're up there or something, because you perform so well still?
It depends sometimes. Once it say fight, like, my body feels good usually, but right before it say fight, leading up until the match starts, I'm usually like shaking, like everything. Like, I'm just very nervous, and then when it say it is a complete 180, and I'm just like a different person.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what, fighting spirit, I feel like you guys seem like different people from even the season where you guys did win the Street Fighter League US Finals. You guys seem even stronger now, in my opinion. How confident are you in your chances to win again? And what can you tell me about the season you guys had?
You think how confident in playoff?
Yeah.
I think good thing is now we are second place, so the first game we don't need to play. But bad thing is I think we still need to prepare another 3 things. So it will be hard. I will not say we are very confident, but we will try our best, of course. And about the whole season, I think me, Xian, and DCQ, we all have our own highlight and the bad time. But thanks God, we got it. And you know, you can see the whole season is pretty crazy and amazing. You see the two third and the 4th place is the same point. It's very close.
3-way tie.
Yeah, and I tell you one thing funny. When the last match, the NL against Mena, me and Xian and DCO, we come wrong. We told NL 1 game, we second. But it's wrong. We only need 2 games.
Oh, and then he happened to get it. He actually got it.
But he got it, so thanks, NL.
My man's NL even clutch without even knowing that he needs to be. Now let's go over to our 3rd place team. Cloud9, of course, the leader, my boy JB. This is you guys' first season on Street Fighter League, and people might not even know exactly how hard y'all was about to go. What does this moment mean to you, man, being in the finals?
Oh, it means so much to me, man. Like, we shed blood and tears and sweat and everything you can imagine
that's PG. For this tournament, it was really difficult having to mentally prepare. Boost, Noah, Lex, they're just so different from each other, and it felt like I was just doing two things at once every single day. But I'm glad we got it done, and I'm really proud of them. And I honestly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So.
And now, as far as those finals that you guys have been able to make it to through all your hard work, how are you going to prep for that to make sure that you guys are ready?
We've already been prepping since the beginning, so we're just going to continue doing what we're doing, make sure that we work as harder, but also while also having fun, So just as hard, but have some fun while we're playing, and we're going to make sure that we beat every team here,
Minna RD, my man JB speaks on fun. I don't know how fun all of those moments were for you this season. It was a whole lot of hype moments going on. That said, you guys are the returning champions, not only of the US, but of the world. And now you are back in the playoffs. Up and down season, and you were able to get it done. Take me through it.
Honestly, this season I felt like the luck hasn't been there. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. I feel like I've suffered more comebacks than in my whole career, just in this season. But it is what it is. It was just a matter of being resilient. And at the end of the day, that little bit of luck, that jump worked at the end against SFL. And I was able to get the win, so it felt really good. And it's a matter of, it sounds cliche, but just never give up. It looked horrible. It looked terrible the entire season, but we're here and we're gonna be playing in January,
And with that said, Minna, this is the end of the regular season. You now have a whole month to prepare. You weren't sure about your characters and all that. How much does that mean? What Minna RD are we getting in the US finals?
It means everything for me, honestly. It's gonna be definitely my best version, the version that everybody's used to seeing, because the Terry patch came out a little bit before we started the season, and it came with a little gift for Zangief, a coincidence. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it affected me a lot because I prepared Zangief to replace Luke and had the Zangief Blanca workout. But when my Zangief wasn't ready, I felt pressured to play Blanca, and I was playing terrible, So having that extra month to prepare my character correctly and know the strategies, know every matchup, I think it's going to be the usual manner.
And Minna, you are not the only one who has time to prepare, as all of you watching at home have time as well to get ready for the ultimate Street Fighter 6 showdown. The Street Fighter League US Finals are going down on January 18th. Tickets are on sale now. If you want to see the best players in the world, the top teams in the world, then that is exactly where you need to be. Street Fighter League US Finals, January 18th. See you in LA.
It's like he's always ready. Finger on the trigger, Ken right here.
Oh, even he said he was like, damn, you're half dead.
Let's Blues Igniter. He's only got 3 of those this season. That's crazy.
Word for word, bar for bar, 100% lore.
Wow, that's 10 points.
Maybe another sequence, but I like playing it safe. You have so much range behind you. What a perfect parry. And a side switch. Yo, you actually not today. You actually could do nothing. NuckleDoo had it. Checkmate coming, or at least where the shimmies are coming from.
Great defensive series by NuckleDoo. Oh my gosh. Oh, but it doesn't get you the round, sir. That's a no. Jeez.
That's how it's done.
I love this patience by Busto. I'm glad that he's willing to play this. This matchup gets very tricky in the sense that the ground game is
what the heck?
Jeez. It's very much, it feels like in Chun-Li's control. She's got that fast walk speed. Gets to walk behind a projectile as well. Forward throw into the corner. This is in trouble. That's a perfect for Shine right here. Once again.
That was so sneaky too. He was ready. He was ready for the OD just in case.
Or Vernal.
Oh, no!
Look at him. Getting your stance.
The self-strippage.
Showing
missed.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
nice
DI
DI.
after
That's
the kill rush. This is not good, but he dropped the combo.
Christopher.
Oh, the forward throw. I don't think he's going to get his drive back in time. Lots of blocking and the flicker to close it out. That is 20 points now on the side of FlyQuest, and now Cloud9 is...
He got so much drive gauge out of that exchange. I thought that was going to be fast enough to link.
Wow, gets the hit. Okay. Should be able to get the kill. Didn't even have to need a bar. Oh my. Drive rush off the
God
strong.
damn, the dunk too? Yeah, I love that too. Burn knuckle for the frame kill to put you in a very advantageous position is so good. Yo, Lex is perplexed right now.
Ball.
Oh, we got the hard juggle.
Wow, reset in the throw. Look at the life bar. It is in peril. One more guess for life. Oh, and the perfect to get the round count back. Shot.
This team, Fighting Spirit, putting up DCQ. This guy's putting up boards. He's putting up numbers every time. Damn, that was actually disgusting.
Oh, and I was about to say working on ends. He falls on another one. This isn't looking good. The whiff punish coming from DCQ. He's got 2 bars working on a third. He did it again. Oh, and that is going to do it. Kama puts 10 on the board for Bandits. Oh my God, what a set. This is what I'm alive for.